Welcome back to another episode of Tunnel Vision Podcast. I'm Mario Doremus.
I'm Eric.
Buckeye be in the building. Let's get it.
Man, we got a big show today.
Yes, sir.
Heavy football focus today. College football playoffs coming to an end shortly. Just a couple weeks.
For sure.
NFL playoffs about to start.
Can't wait. It's gonna be epic in my eyes. Go
So-
Hawks.
Hey, you know what? We got a lot to talk about when it comes to NFL playoffs because I feel like that both conferences are wide open.
Very wide open.
Yeah.
AFC, NFC, like top to bottom, any team could win.
Yeah, for sure.
You've been screaming Drake May all year. You've been a believer all year.
Drake? I'm rocking with him.
Do you
I'm
think
rocking with
you think he good enough to take it home though?
It depends. But I'm a rock with him.
All right, we gonna see what we get there
Nah,
when
for sure.
we talk about it.
Nah, that's a fact.
But even with all the other stuff being said, I want to thank everybody out there for liking, subscribing, going back to watch older podcasts. Been getting a lot of love. A lot of people been showing love to my boy Buckeye B.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Even with the outrageous picks. But
No, I gotta mix it up a little bit. Mix and match. You feel me?
But nah, it's just want to thank everybody out there for rocking with us, tuning in each and every single week, every episode. So greatly appreciate that. Help us get 100 subscribers.
100. We at 87. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
so,
go.
So we almost there.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, like, just keep going. Like, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their
Sure.
girlfriend to tell their friend to tell their brother to tell their uncle to tell their mama to subscribe to the podcast.
Sheesh. It's a lot of family.
We want it all.
Nah, no cap.
But now without further ado, man, y'all ready to talk some ball?
Let's talk it.
For sure. Let's get it.
College football. Last week, not so good for y'all Buckeyes, man. They
Still
fought
rapping.
they fell to Miami.
Still
And I ain't
rapping.
gonna lie to you, I was stunned.
Why would you stun though?
I've been
What
telling you,
way?
Ohio State, the top to bottom on the roster, they're the best team in the country.
But what was our biggest weakness on our team?
You want me to be honest with y'all?
No, I'm just saying, just period, like that you thought
The biggest weakness
going into the game.
I thought it was detrimental that Ryan Day took over play calling
No, like
for this game, but
position wise.
position wise, I mean, probably the pass rush, but I mean, I said that I said turnovers would be crucial for y'all. Like, turnovers needed to happen, but they just happened on the other side. The pick six hurt.
Nah, for sure, it definitely hurt. I guess I'll go into it. I'll let E. He in his feelings still, so you know.
No, I'm not in my feelings. I think I've the beauty the beauty of having a pod on a game day, like I was able to decompress a week. Like I had a whole full week to just kind of.
Okay.
So I went from probably ready to jump off the ledge on New Year's Day to like now.
You good?
It feel like that shit was 2-3 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
But if I'll say this, bro. Like at the end of the day, the trenches is definitely what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of things that I think just contributed to this game and the way they played. But ultimately, like they were still in this game, bro. Like they started off down 14-0.
Yeah.
And in the first half, I think they got too pass happy, right? Like you got too pass happy to the point where, yeah, you were somewhat moving the ball, but you weren't converting on it. Like,
Right.
and the biggest thing I would say, like, of everybody talked about Ryan Day, and it was Ryan Day taking over the play calling, and some of the issues was that arise because of him. But like some of this is just because they couldn't run the ball effectively in the first half.
Right.
They start running zone, like wide zone, outside zone when they bread and butter was last year and it was this year. It was counter, it was trap, it was pull. You know, you like you trying to outbeat them, a good defensive team that got good defensive linemen, the ends especially. Why are you trying to run on the outside?
Right.
Run in the middle, run traps, run some ISOs, like, and that's where the second half you saw that they started to pick up and run the ball effectively. Yeah, Julian made a turnover, but that's to me that's bad play calling, right?
Right.
You throw a ball to JJ downfield, and then you go turn around and ask him to make a key block on a wide receiver screen.
Right.
It wasn't Julian's fault that it was an interception. If Jeremiah makes the block, they're fine, right? Yeah. But you asking him after he caught I think that 59-yard catch, that you asking him to go block, take him out. So that's that. But I'll say this too. I think a lot of things that they did offensively was masked because of who they played throughout the year. One of those being they didn't rotate guys enough, right? Like you look at that wide receiver core that's supposed to be good top to bottom and deep. They didn't play some of the guys that they probably should have played. And I don't know if they just got tight and was like, we ain't going to do that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, bro, I think they weren't prepared enough. And I think Miami had enough want to and will to want to win the game, bro.
Man, you hit it on the head. You're 100% right. But ultimately, I think we got to give Miami a lot of credit.
No, for sure.
At the end of the day, they punched us in the mouth. And that's, kind of what I said last pod. It was going to come down to the trenches. And ultimately, they prevailed in the trenches big time. They punched us in the mouth defensively and offensively, especially offensively. But going into the game, when I asked you about the weakness, I mean, my whole, thing with Ohio State this whole year was their offensive line. And that kind of showed. And that was our weakness. And that was Miami's, strength. Their D line. And I just feel like, we kind of played into their hands a little bit. That first drive in the second half, that was probably our best drive the whole game, in my opinion. Because we mixed both the run and the pass. So, I mean...
Right, but like, and I think that's where I kind of the only thing that I will blame Ryan Day for is that right there, what you said. That first drive if you remember, after that first drive, they only touched the ball twice.
Right. And I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen because Miami they didn't have to be in a rush. I mean, they depended on their defense. They up 14 points. What are we in a rush for? We can win the game 14-0. As far as I'm concerned.
But my issue was coming out of before they got into 2-minute drive before the half ended, right?
Yeah.
You saw that Miami started to have to sub those big boys out. Bain and them had to come out.
Nah, facts.
And if you smart enough, you should know, you say, they tapping out in the 2 minute?
Mm-hmm.
We got to run tempo.
Right.
Like, and he came back out and was like, it was kind of more ego. Oh no, that's we had some success in 2-minute drill running that because we were in 2-minute drill. No, motherfucker, run it.
Right.
Because sometimes you need that, right? And I think his ego and his thoughts is what probably got them to playing how they played in the second half, like they ain't played with enough.
It might have been a little bit of ego, but like you said, ultimately we still was in the game. Like,
yeah,
that last, was it the second to last drive? I want to say, yeah, because that last drive he just threw it up and got the pick. But that second to last drive, he pressed big time. I think he looked up at the clock and got a little nervous. But we was down, 3? It was 17-14, right? The second to last drive?
Yep.
And it was I think we got the ball maybe 8 minutes left?
Mm-hmm.
And in my personal opinion, I don't understand what was the whole rush of him trying to score. Miami, they made, and I ain't gonna lie, you got to give, we giving Miami a lot of credit on defense, but you got to give Carson Beck some credit, bro. He played a hell of a game. I mean, top to bottom, he was making all the throws. And when he needed to fucking run the ball, he ran the ball and got first downs, bro. So you got to give Carson Beck some credit. But back to Ohio State on the offensive side, that second to last drive, he pressed too much. Like he got pass happy when we was completing some big throws, and then we get to damn near midfield. He want to keep Pat. We should have ran, bro. That's how we got the holding call. We got behind the sticks, bro, and it kind of went downhill from there.
Yep.
And we get on the ball back with what, 3 to 4 minutes left, and defense couldn't get a stop. I mean, and our offensive line played their ass off too. We didn't get no. Did we have any sacks?
Yeah.
We had a few sacks. Okay. Well, in my personal opinion, I think that offensive line dominated too. Caden Curry and Kenyatta.
Oh, you talking about their offensive line?
Yeah. Did Ohio State have any sacks on defense?
Maybe one.
Yeah, they had
two.
Okay. But they wasn't eye-opening sacks. They might have been. I mean, I don't remember those actual sacks, but
he didn't blitz enough though.
Yeah,
Matt P did, and that's another thing too. Like as much as motherfuckers want to blame Ryan Day, there's some questions that I have about that defensive side of the ball. They didn't blitz enough. They played the corners played too off. Like they respected them. Like they had track speed. I mean, Tony has speed, but that's it. Like they gave him too much of leeway. They respected them for their speed a little too much, and they weren't throwing the ball downfield. So just as much as somebody could say that the offense and Ryan Day has some part of the blame, like I think Matt P kind of called a safe game for the most part when they should have been lighting them up. We already know what Carson Beck is. When Carson Beck get pressure, it's a wrap. They didn't pressure Carson Beck. They didn't blitz in the first half.
No, for sure. But technically, it was a 7-0 ball game.
True. No, that's true. But when you start, regardless of they scored that 7 points on a turnover on the offensive side of the ball, because you're supposed to be the best defensive team in the country. Now you got to go get the ball back or go score for your offense. Like accountability has to be there as well.
I knew we was in trouble when, I might be wrong on this, but when they turned it over on their second drive, when Fletcher, that's his name, right? Fletcher, he fumbled inside our red zone.
We ain't score.
And then not even that. Then we go 3 and out. I want to say we went 3 and out. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Yeah. Like, we didn't press. We didn't. Oh, man, it was frustrating overall. But again, you got to give Miami credit. Shouts out to the U, man. Shouts out to Unc, man.
Shout out to Mario Cristobal.
Nah, that him too, for sure. We was definitely playing Mario. They definitely was playing Mario ball, is what they call it in the U. But Unc, man, he was out there acting a fool, man, on that booger sugar. Whipping the fuck out of that motherfucker.
But I do want to ask y'all real quick before.
Get it off and let's go. I'm already moved on.
Hey.
It is what it is, man. I gotta take your lumps, man.
I took it. I'm taking it, but cool, that's why I said get it in.
No day. Hey, man, it's cool. I was just gonna ask.
Don't slow walk this dog.
I was just gonna ask y'all, like, what do y'all think that because the only thing I don't understand is why Ryan Day took over play calling for this, you know what I mean, during this game. Like,
he had no choice. Brian Hartline wasn't.
Hartline already left.
He hadn't left, but he wasn't around for prep for the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he had to.
Yeah,
I just because something didn't sit right with me about that. Like, it's like I understand, like, if he had to, like, because Ryan Day is a good play caller.
He definitely has.
But at the same time, you do it this late in the season with everything on the line. And you got a quarterback who's only going. This is his first year of experience.
And quite as kept, like, to be honest, like, I think I said it the day of the game, and I'll continue to say it. There's no doubt in my mind that Ryan Day had play calling ability. He called plays throughout the season. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, but still things are different though, right? Like, because you got to think, like, especially for saying who has had a great season, but it's only his first year as a starter. You know what I mean? Like, the most important thing, especially for younger players, is chemistry and continuity. And you take away, you take away something that they're familiar with and they've had all season with that consistency. Now you going to something where it may be similar, but it's not the same.
I think I don't think this is that. If Chip Kelly was the play caller, if Chip Kelly was still there, I would say that. We're talking about a guy like Brian Hartline who not necessarily probably gave him as many tips as you would think he probably gave him, along with giving him the play call. Like, but last year, Chip Kelly would give Will Howard the play call and tips that you could think about as you're trying to kind of go through the play. And I don't think that is something that was done with Brian Hartline.
Nah,
It might be, but like I don't
agree.
think it was to that extent like you think, like I think you're alluding to.
Yeah, I don't think Brian Hartline was a superior play caller.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit on the head. Like, it was more or less them going, Ryan Day and Brian Hartline going back and forth. Yeah, Brian Hartline was the OC, but that was by default. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I just think ultimately we regressed at the wrong time of the season. You know what I'm saying? We got caught up with, the undefeated, and then we faced some two juggernauts. And ultimately, I mean, Julian Sands a freshman, bro. Like, you can't expect him to be great all season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he one of those quarterbacks, he need the pocket clean, bro. If he don't have the pocket clean, it's a recipe for disaster. But I think he'll get better. You know what I'm saying? Going into the offseason, we done had some lumps in the portal, but, I think we'll be back to where we need to be come September. So I'm looking forward to it.
And ultimately, like I guess where I've gotten to is, yeah, we were close to being a team that could go back to back, but like at some point, you ain't gonna. You could be good consistently, but at some point you're gonna get knocked off. Like that is the reality.
Hey, make sure when you edit this video that you put Bone Thugs and Harmony Meet Me at the Crossroads to play in the background, because that's all I'm hearing right now. That's all I'm hearing right now.
Let him have his time, man.
I mean, but that's the truth, bro.
I mean,
like
it is.
and I guess where I'm at on this side, because if you go on my Twitter, your Twitter ain't probably like this, but if you go on my Twitter feed, it is insanely dumbass fans saying the worst things that like is it don't make sense to be on that fringe of that side. It ain't like that.
Please don't tell me. Have you seen or heard Fire Ryan Day?
I have not saw that yet.
Okay, good.
But I've saw everything but that.
What was the worst thing you've seen?
Oh, I mean, had he not won the natty, he'd be fired. I mean, that's probably close. Not saying like he bought him some time.
Let's say that's the worst.
That's the worst. That's the worst I saw.
I think that's a drastic overreaction.
It is drastic, but it's reality.
I don't think so. I mean, if they
before the natty, I said it. I'll stand on it, and I'll still stand it. There's not that many teams that could take this team and go 10+ wins.
So let me ask you
5-6 years in a row that he's done it.
Let me ask you a real logical question. If he didn't win the natty last year,
Yes.
does he beat Michigan this year?
Yes. Yes.
I'm up in the air because the momentum of the season.
No, bro. They would.
Yeah.
They would have beat
Yeah.
Michigan.
Yeah.
With same teams
Same
on the field.
Yeah, same teams on the field.
Yeah, but I'm just going off the momentum of everything, bro.
No.
Like
I think they still beat.
They looking at that off season would have been. I don't even want to imagine what it would have been like, bro.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
it would have been. No, I think. So you saying if they lose to like Tennessee week one, the first
Not necessarily Tennessee, but just period. We wasn't losing to Tennessee.
No. I was trying to figure out when.
Well, no, I'm
so I
just
could
saying-
gauge what he's trying to say.
I'm just
No.
saying,
They go to the
period.
playoffs. If they won the first game of the playoffs, no.
Okay.
No. I mean, I told you like after the first one, I'm like, there's no way they can lose. But at the same time, I'm like, you gotta take it one game at a time. But once you won that game in that fashion that you won it, in my opinion, it was like, okay, now that it can be done.
Yeah.
So if you lose into a dogfight in the next round, cool. You know what I mean? Like, you shown that it can be done. Now go do it.
No, for sure. I mean, I feel like once we beat the only team I really was worried about in the playoffs was Texas. And once we kind of got over that hump, I feel like we was good. But if we would have lost to Texas, I still think that would have been crushing. I don't know, going into the offseason.
It's not too many coaches that you could point out that's winning 10+ games every year, bro.
Yeah, but
we talking about
or bust, though.
And we talking about the conference that I've been on record saying 3 years in a row is the best conference in the country.
That's cool. But
Nobody's doing that. So when you take the feelings out of it, right?
I'm taking shots. We ain't Tennessee.
So let's do
we
this.
Ain't Michigan.
I was about to say.
Championships. We the world famous. Whatever. We the world famous. So listen here.
Bruh,
We don't give a fuck
relax.
about. We don't give
your
a
feelings right now. Relax. Relax, bro. You in your fucking feelings, bro. Hey, chill.
We don't give a fuck about
relax.
10 win seasons. We give a fuck about banners.
You played a good team. You lost.
That's cool. But we give a fuck about banners. We don't care about 10. That's what I'm going back to his point. I'm saying we don't care about 10 wins.
You got no mic, man.
But with that being said, let's talk about another game. Let's talk about an actual dog fight. Georgia Ole Miss. Who saw that coming?
I did, kinda.
I think you said something about it.
He picked them. I said, hey, you can't beat a team twice. It's hard, bro.
It's hard, but
I thought they would have a lot going on. Now I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. When we start talking about them for this week, now I think they really got a lot going on, and it might be worse for them this week. But we'll see. But you can't beat a team twice, bro. It's hard, bro.
You can't. But
In the reality, I think you and I spoke up early on and said Georgia was the upper echelon of the SEC.
They are.
And they are, but like, they're beatable, bro. They don't do nothing extraordinary to make you fear them. Their best weapon, they don't even use him. And that's Zachariah Branch.
And the one thing I can say about this Georgia team, and I still think that they're the best team in the SEC. You know what I mean? But Ole Miss, I think Ole Miss has got a huge chip on their shoulder, especially with, you know what I mean, going into this postseason, wanting to have their head coach in Lane Kiffin. But then the people, like the athletic director, is saying that and not granting him the permission.
No, I get that.
Coach.
I get that, but I'm just saying, like.
But Georgia, like, bro, let's be real. Like, they have a very young defense. Like, and that's something that they are not used to having over the past, like, 5 years because they've been having a lot of guys. But this year is literally a bunch of freshmen and sophomores starting. I think they got one junior starting on their defense and one senior.
Bro, I think Jeff could probably pull it up to see, but I think even Gunner was like their best runner in the game. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't even have a good running back. Like,
well, they do. They don't have a consistent running back.
They don't have one, but they have like 2 or 3. That's decent.
They just don't have the consistency.
Bro, when you start running, when you start running the ball with the damn big tight end that for real running jet sweeps and shit, bro, like it ain't effective like that, bro.
Yeah, but I think one thing we can't count out is how good the Ole Miss pass game is.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah,
I might be saying his name right.
Yeah.
That's ultimately who won him the game.
Yeah, but
Trinity.
And I said, quiet as kept, he's probably the most fearful quarterback that was in this fucking college football playoffs, bro.
To be determined. Dude from Oregon, nice.
But Trinidad.
Dante Moore's not Trinidad, bro.
Different, bro.
Trinidad's different,
he put
bro.
them on his back, bro.
Yeah, Trinidad nice.
He said, I ain't going.
Dante Moore ain't doing that.
Even after the refs got involved a little bit in the game. You know what I'm saying? He still.
Bro, look, he got one at 122, 156. Yeah. Like.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
he signed back too because he was gonna hop in the portal. Him and running back.
Kewan Lacey.
Yeah,
that ain't no.
They signed back. I don't know. Eddie Lacy.
Nah, my boy R.I.P. Kyron.
Oh,
They got
I don't know.
Names. I ain't know if that was. Kewan Kyron.
And that I don't know. But one thing I do know is we finally know
Nah, for sure.
who win the big game when it came down to Indiana
I mean, also,
and Alabama.
I was sticking with my guns, but
Yeah.
I had already kind of admitted
He
that
kind of
was
walked
right.
it back.
You know what I'm saying? I just had to stick with my guns.
And I respect it. If anybody respect that, I do.
And I'm saying, fuck it. Let's roll. Let's roll Tide Willie. I had to play roll Tide Willie for a change.
And they got rolled. Indiana rolled them, all right.
Facts.
38-3.
Blowout.
Where do you go from here if you Alabama? But
I just said it.
It's not Nick Saban's.
It's not just Saban's Alabama. Thank you.
But where do you go from here if you Alabama though?
Bro,
Obviously besides home. But
I don't know, and here's why I say I don't know. You can't. It's starting to see either DeBoer can't replicate what Saban has done, or he doesn't want to and he wants to do it his own way. Right?
He has to do it his
Like,
own way, though.
And to a certain extent, he got it done. I don't think he do.
Why would you want to replicate what Saban? I mean, obviously.
Hey,
I'm not saying it like
call,
that. But
call me crazy, but if I was DeBoer, I would have been like, hey, Saban, I got a chair for you in my office. I want to follow every blueprint you've done to put my name in the same conversation as you.
But he's not that type of coach, though. He's not a fiery type of guy.
You ain't got to be a fiery guy because the
way you do.
Nah, part of it is
gotta respect that. Like
part of it is the recruiting. Part of it is practice habits. Part of it, like there's so many things that I think can go into it. Cause Saban, as Saban got older, he didn't that fire wasn't there a lot.
Here's why I think you.
But it's accountability.
Bro. Here's why I think you're wrong, bro. Why did Saban leave college football?
Because kids who wasn't being happy. Two things.
Just say the NIL.
So it's
NIL portal.
Thank you. So that's my point. It's a different era, bro. So you want to go back to recruiting? The recruiting is not the same, bro. It's not the same because you can get the motherfucking #1 recruit in the nation, and as soon as you have a bad season, they gone.
It ain't
not
just
the same,
it
bro.
ain't just that though.
So
like
there's no way he can replicate what Saban did, bro, because it's not the same.
You still have to recruit dogs.
Okay, but as
they don't have no dogs left.
I get it.
When Saban left,
they recruited dogs, right? Caleb Downs, gone. What was the other boy that left?
Oh, which one?
Or was it just Caleb that left?
Caleb was the only one that left.
No, the running back left too.
Okay, yeah.
He went to Michigan.
Haynes.
Yeah.
2 players, bro. We talking about a full 100+ roster of guys.
But don't downplay the Caleb Downs though, bro.
What I'm saying, but it's bigger than that. Like even when Caleb Downs leaves, and we're gonna talk about eventually get the Caleb Downs when we start talking about as he's forego for the NFL draft. Mm-hmm. But like it's bigger than Caleb Downs because at the end of the day, those players that Saban had is more than just he gonna sit there and cuss you out because you did something wrong. It's accountability. When you do something wrong, I'm not gonna turn the cheek because you the best player on the team. It's bigger than just sitting there yelling at a player. Because 90% of the time you yelling at that player ain't even paying attention to you.
Right, but the NIL and the transfer portal has gave players an easy way out, bro.
No, when he came in, initially they even said it. He did things differently than Saban right off the jump. He wasn't as hard on him. He wasn't doing the things he thought what he did at Washington was going to be okay to do it in Alabama. When you take a job from Nick Saban, you gotta, I'm gonna do everything Nick did. I'm gonna tweak it here and there. You don't change it like night and day. Because now those players don't, when they in their feelings, they don't respect you.
Or
you ain't holding them accountable. Prime example, I'm just gonna throw this out there, and this ain't them, but like, and I don't want to go into too much of a tangent. But that's just like taking a job after Coach Prime, right? Coach Prime say no flip flops, no hat, no hoodies in class. If somebody come behind Prime and don't care about flip flops and hoodies, and that team is full of his kids, and they start letting them get away with more and more shit, what you think they're gonna do? They're gonna lose respect for that guy.
I agree with you.
They're gonna take advantage.
They're gonna take advantage and they're gonna lose respect for him.
I agree with you to a certain extent, but ultimately, bro, a top coach or whatever, they gonna come in there with their own ego and their own way about handling things, bro. It's either gonna go right or wrong.
And that's a problem.
And in this case, it went wrong.
And that's the problem.
You
can't come in there thinking you gonna do it your way.
You can't come in there and say, "Oh, I'm gonna run it like."
Bro, and on top of this, on top of this, Saban still got an office. Saban still has an office there. So when Saban walks past and he start looking at stuff and or the kids and they like, well, he let us do it now. They done lost respect, bro.
Julian saying too. He was Julian saying. Caleb Downs. Julian was supposed to lead the program, bro. Let's be real.
But Julian was there for 2 weeks. What are we talking about?
But if Saban stays there, he's there.
But he ain't got no pedigree from Saban. He was only there 2 weeks. Like, what are we talking about?
It's a player it's a quarterback.
You get back to the game, bro.
Well, what he was saying, I think, is like it's still one of his recruits. Though.
Thank you.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that when we talk about the whole, I don't think you wrong, but I don't think you wrong either because I see both sides of it, right? Like, ultimately, the board has to come in and implement his own style. You know what I mean? For one, it's a whole new regime, and two, it's a whole new era of college football. Like
in small ways, bro.
These coaches dropping now because of what's changing.
Yeah.
We done seen a lot of good coaches.
But who's to say that Nick Saban would still be that effective in this era, right? Because
I think that's an overreaction. We haven't. How many coaches have left college football? Please tell me. We can't count over. We can't count. Nick Saban has left. Okay, that's Nick. Give me another one.
people have complained about it. They haven't left.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying the old BCS era coach is done.
It's a wrap, bro.
but we've been past the BCS. We've been in the playoff format for how long?
Take time, nigga. That's like saying slavery.
Fuck the BCS and the playoff. We talking NIL and transfer portal, bro.
But again, those coaches that you're saying, how many coaches have we lost since NIL and transfer portal?
It might have not lost them, but they went different places.
But that happens.
It does, but it's not the same, bro. You can't You can't recruit a top-notch player in high school and think you're gonna keep him for 3 to 4 years.
Hey, bro, you could.
Everybody in Ohio State was sweating. Jeremiah Smith was about to leave until he came out and said some shit.
Who? Was
I'm
you?
not saying you per se,
Were you?
bro. Buckeye Nation was, bro. Be honest, bro.
Were you,
No,
though?
I wasn't, but.
Again,
Let's be real,
the
bro.
lunatic fringe because we
Let's
lost
be
the
real,
game,
though.
right?
But let's be
you see
real,
what I'm saying?
though.
Like,
Let's be real, though. That's reality of it, though, bro.
But no, let's be real though. Like you have to think about that because even before I thought Bryce was gone. Those are two different. But those are two different ones.
We're not comparing apples to apples. We're not.
But
We're talking about a guy in Jeremiah Smith who committed to Ohio State partially because of Brian Hartline, and it has to be credit because of Ryan Day being there and him knowing that Ryan Day is going to have a quarterback that's going to get him the ball.
That's a fact.
We talking about Bryce, who came to a university only because he got fucking $10 million. He didn't come to Michigan for nothing else.
What I'm saying is,
You about to say it's different.
Hold on.
You was just about to say that.
Hold on.
They're not the same.
We're not gonna sit up here and act like Jeremiah Smith didn't have conversations prior to committing to Ohio State about going to Georgia. We're not gonna sit up here and talk about the fact that Jeremiah Smith was offered money and considered going to Miami. We're not gonna sit up here and talk like those conversations never happened.
But he came.
So you saying like it's never been another thought outside of Ohio State for Jeremiah Smith.
I'm not saying
and
that.
That's not reality, bro.
I'm not saying
so
that.
So what are you talking about?
I'm saying
he already won a national championship. What's stopping him from taking money to go play somewhere else with another top-notch quarterback, bro?
Thank you, bro.
Outside of where he
you
wants
can't
to
say
be.
recruiting.
Bro, that like you have
recruiting
to,
is thrown out the window, bro.
the transfer portal it impacts college football, bro. You
Big
have
time.
to realize
Everything you've heard from, I'm gonna ask you because you ain't probably paid attention. Everything you heard from Jeremiah Smith out of his mouth, you thought he would even think to leave.
No,
My point exactly. That's done.
No,
I'm done then.
bro.
What
It's not done. It can't be done. Because at the end of the day,
How are we comparing?
a school can come with a certain amount of money and say, "Look, bro."
It wasn't about the money, though.
might not
That's
have
the
been.
difference between him and the Michigan quarterback. A Michigan quarterback came for money. So anybody, yes, can come in and say, hey, Bryce, we're going to pay you. They paid you 10, we're going to pay you 15.
So let me ask you a question. If Jeremiah Smith say he coming back then tomorrow, you say he leaving, then what you going to say?
Then it is what it is. But I don't think that's
But
the
that
case.
can happen, though.
It ain't going to happen, bro.
Obviously,
It ain't gonna happen,
Obviously, not for him. But I'm saying that's the world we live in today, bro. That's the world we live in today.
That's not going to happen.
These players are not loyal to their teams, bro.
You're not going to see. If you look at the transfer portal,
You had two.
let's have this quick conversation of
You
the
had two
transfer portal.
receivers from Ohio State that left that had no reason of leaving.
They did. They didn't play.
Quincy Porter and Myles Graham.
Myles Graham is on the bench for 2 years. He didn't play. That's my point exactly. Hold on. Let me say this. Everybody
Start this year,
listen.
bro.
Everybody, that's not a truth. We just heard Chris Henry Jr. have a conversation with Ryan Day on the phone. And what did Ryan Day say? You play on the opposite side of Jeremiah Smith. Thank you. Come on. Y'all got to stop. Yeah, every situation is different, bro. Listen to this. He just pulled it up. 4,500 people, over 4,500 people are in the portal.
Yes.
A lot of those people are in the portal not because they're jumping ship to go for whatever, right? You got your subset of people that are going because they're going to level up and go play for a bigger school, right? Prime example, Colerain kid, he went to go play for Southern Miss, right?
Yeah. And then,
Now he's committed to Clemson.
yeah, Sorsby.
Bingo. That's
That's
a
UC going to Texas Tech.
Right. Or in the case with Sorsby, he's getting the bag to go to Texas Tech.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. Most of these guys that are starting, if a kid is starting on his team, he is not transferring unless he's going to level
I got one
up
for
for
him.
NIL money.
Explain
Hold
to
on.
the quarterback from Washington then. Explain his situation.
What's his situation? I'm not familiar, so you got to explain it to me.
He was a starter.
Where's he going?
And he signed a nil deal with Washington, and he decides to leave. What's the quarterback name?
Where did he go? I
He
don't.
didn't go anywhere yet, but he hopped in the portal. What was the whole point of him popping in the portal for? He's the fucking starter, bro.
I mean, bro.
He has an opportunity to go to a bigger school though.
But it's not always about going to a bigger school. Sometimes, like, even,
It's money, bro.
like, bro, like Jeremiah Smith. Let's be real. Like, I'm not saying.
Say
Look,
signed a contract with
we're-
Washington and then still leaves.
I don't think we're going to be in a world today, in my opinion. I don't think in this world of college football today, we're going to see a guy like a Jeremiah Smith that's going to transfer, bro. I don't think that's going to happen.
where he's a starter.
He's
What's potential to go to the league?
yes.
Okay.
With that greater potential to go
With
to the
that-
league, no. I don't think we're going to see it.
I disagree.
The only time we're going to see it is if they go for they leveling up to go to a better school, bro. But you're not going to see.
It depends. Depends on what you think is a better school. Because when Carson Beck left Georgia and went to Miami, I mean, yeah, granted he got paid to go, but at the same time, was it a better
Georgia
school?
didn't want him. Georgia didn't want him back.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Georgia did not want him back. No.
They weren't gonna pay him what Miami was paying him. That's
No.
not saying that they
No, no,
didn't
no,
want
no,
him
no,
back.
no,
They
no.
just weren't gonna pay him.
Georgia told him to go to the portal. Then he found the bag at Miami, bro.
About all that, bro. They ain't gonna tell him
I'm-
to go to the portal.
They weren't going to start him.
Yes, he was gonna start over.
They were bro.
Over Gunner. He was gonna start.
No, they were not going to start him, bro.
Okay.
No, they weren't.
Carson Beck, Gunner Stockton, bro.
They
As a
were not-
coach.
No, bro.
Put your coach's hat on.
Bro, Carson
Please
Beck was
put your
gonna.
coach's hat on.
Carson
Bro.
Beck was gonna be the starter, bro.
Bro, listen. I talked to so many people, Georgia fans, bro.
Carson
They were
got
done
hurt.
with Carson, bro.
Got hurt, bro.
It don't matter, but they were done with him. They were done.
I agree with him. I think it was a money thing.
Yeah, that's
he
what
he went to Miami
he,
for the money.
He went to Miami for the money, and his girlfriend at the
Facts.
time
Yeah.
played basketball
He was-
in Miami, bro.
He was already in the port. They didn't want him back, bro. Trust me,
Man,
bro.
Georgia would have took Carson back over Gunnar Stockton any day. My personal opinion.
Gunner.
I think Cal is basically, when y'all started, Cal was just saying it's different for coaches. You was basically saying if it's working, don't mess it up.
Thank you.
I
To get us
agree
back
with
on.
that.
Thank you.
To get
I
y'all back
agree with
to
that.
the-
Thank
I
you.
agree with that.
Let's get back
I
to
agree
the next
with that
game.
to a
bro.
certain extent.
Y'all both got points.
But a
Like,
coach is
because
gonna have
it's
his own
different,
ego,
but
bro.
Yeah, but that's what I said. I see both sides. Like,
Yeah, for sure. I'm not knocking it.
But that's the
But-
problem,
You go
though.
to, it's different. Like even with Ohio State, if you go to a school like Alabama, you gotta. I would think you would take something. Take something.
yeah,
Like,
but it's hard.
But I get.
It's
you
hard
got
to-
your- You want to
So
put
let
your
me
steps
ask-
But
on
it, but
Let
it's,
me
it's,
ask
it's
y'all
hard
this.
to it's hard to take the Saban method during
In a
this
different era.
in this
Yeah,
era
exactly.
because
That's
it won't
my
work
whole
because
point.
because you nothing. I'm not saying nothing's gonna stick, but nothing's gonna stick like it was sticking with Saban because kids had minimal options, right? And you only had realistically now kids are going like some of these guys are in college for up to 6 years, right? Because of the transfer
Yeah,
portal.
Only 1% gonna go to the league, so now you kind of try to go.
I can't even take it.
Yeah.
back, bro. We go to it because I got something for
That'll
him,
be
but
a
I'm gonna
whole-
leave him
that's
alone.
a-
Take
we
it.
could
Go.
3 hours.
Go ahead.
So when Urban Meyer took over for Ohio State for Tressel, did Urban Meyer take Tressel's way of thinking? No,
He did.
he brought his own. He brought his own
No.
shit.
There was things that Urban Meyer did.
no.
There was things that Urban Meyer
Urban
did
said-
that Tressel did. Not to say, but I'm not saying you gotta sit here and take everything that he did. Just like when Ryan Day got it, he did think there's things that you do that are similar to what
Ryan
the
Day had
the
a
guy
choice,
before
though.
you, bro.
Urban gave him
And
a
I think
job.
he mostly is not talking recruiting. He talking about
It's bigger than just that.
He's talking about
It's
when
many
you walk
things
the
in it.
locker room,
Yeah, it's a bunch of shit,
when you
bro.
mentioned about the no slipper thing with,
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's bigger than just
That's
X's
cool,
and
but
O's,
you're
bro.
the
Like
board from Washington. What can you come into Alabama and try to implement a Saban style?
you just gonna have to, you probably use last year as like a clean slate and get people out the program who don't buy in.
But
And
it's
then next year-
hard
No,
when
I
you
get it.
dealing with
But
NIL.
then you go to that. So
That's
it's
my
different.
point.
It's like they
No, it's-
both play. It's hard
But
to
ho-
get.
but hold on. But how is it hard when if he wants to do things his way, like you said, he should have got everybody that was in that regime up out of there. That ain't hard. You could go replace him
Then
with
Miami-
NIL.
then Alabama looking at him like, nigga, what the fuck did you come here for?
But that's my fucking point. You just proved my point. Cause now all you doing is being compared to Nick Saban this whole fucking time.
He would be anyway.
My point exactly.
Because it-
So guess what?
So he said,
Let's figure.
if you're gonna be compared to
Thank you.
take some of his ways.
Take some of his ways and figure out what's best for you and what you want to tweak that's going to get you to where you think you could go, bro.
Nah, I disagree with that.
fuck
I,
that,
I think you guys.
I'm not taking.
Bro,
I don't.
but
Yo,
why
I can,
would-
no,
why
no,
would
no,
you-
no, no, no. I could take a job at fucking PNC tomorrow, right? Say I work at PNC. I take your job. You leave and you become a manager. I'm gonna ask you. My ego ain't big. That. Hey, what did you do to make sure that I could do? They said you was like the best employee. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
What did you do so I can make sure I don't do the opposite enough to where they like, oh, I don't fuck with him.
But you also have to consider this though. It's a reason they hired you. You know what I mean? Because you weren't being the other person in your interview. You were being you, right? Like you came in with things that you did well, and everything on your resume has to represent you. So you can go ask the person like, "Hey, what did you do?" But ultimately, I'm not gonna do what you did. I'm gonna do the things
One last question.
that I told you in my interview and things that you saw on my resume.
One last question, because he even alluded to this in a couple pods before this.
Like I'm not any girl I talk to, I'm not gonna do what her ex did. Like I'm gonna just do what I do, right?
Can I ask the room this? Well, I ain't even gonna ask. This is a statement. Nobody in the country thought that the board should have had the job.
Which is true.
That's my fucking point. If you don't think he even should, if you think by default he got the job, you gotta take in some consideration of what the previous regime did.
Yeah, I mean, but you also have to realize this. He's coming from a whole different. He doesn't know he doesn't know
Another reason why
he doesn't know the lay of the land of the SEC. It's different.
Another reason why you take what Saban did. What the fuck? Am I in the Matrix?
No.
Am I speaking Spanish? Jeff? Help me out here.
It sounds good.
Am I wrong?
Sounds good.
Y'all both
It sounds good, bro.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm done with the
But it
conversation.
don't always
Because
pan out the
I'm
work,
done.
bro. It don't always pan out the work.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Because if
There-
it works, now what we talking about?
We talking about now he's playing for national championships.
Alabama can't stay on top forever,
What I was
bro.
saying about
They
the
do
coaches,
that.
it's just gonna take a different brain type nowadays because it's not just recruiting. You gotta make sure
You have
they
right,
stay.
but the successful coaches right now have done a good job of blending in the old style of football along with the new age of football in a way of roster building and doing
I
that.
got one question. I guess we can move on. Do you think the board brings Alabama back to prominence, or do you think he's out before he does that?
He's gonna be out.
Okay.
You think that? What the fuck are we talking about? You asking a question you don't. But you think that?
Straight question. No, I don't, bro.
You think the board's gonna bring him back?
No, I didn't say that. I was asking you a direct question, bro.
I'm asking the question.
I don't feel like he will.
All right,
I don't think nobody in the country does.
But you can't knock his ego for thinking he can.
Hey, the ego gonna get you fired.
He tried.
Hey, well, speaking of ego, Oregon, they had something to prove this week. Well, this past week, as they played Texas Tech, and boy, 23-0. You talking about Dan Landon? I know that you guys were talking about him. You know, not possibly not being able to get it done in the playoffs. And that was kind of his Achilles heel. But now they're one game away from going to the national championship. But they have to overcome a big game against Indiana. Like, it was a complete blowout when they played Texas Tech, 23-0.
I mean, the reality is the layover killed everybody who had the big layover outside of Indiana. But Texas Tech just wasn't. I mean, I don't know, like the 23-0 does look deceiving though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Texas Tech, bro, I ain't never really watched Texas Tech like that, so that's kind of my fault, I guess. But I didn't know their offense just didn't look the part, bro. You never thought at any point in time in the game that Texas Tech was a threat to fucking score.
They best thing
They had
was
hella, hella turnovers, bro, and they did nothing to capitalize, bro. So I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, Oregon was just obviously the better team. I mean, like I said,
tell you
Texas
this.
Tech,
I'll say this. If Oregon play like they played against Texas Tech, they can pack their bags. They going home. If they play like this against Indiana, they can pack their bags. They going home. I know it's hard to beat a team twice. I've been on record saying it. I'll continue to say it. And I might even pick Oregon to win this game. But if they play Texas Tech, if they play Indiana like they played Texas Tech, they better pack their bags.
I don't think they will. It's different styles.
Yeah, styles make fights. But I think the downfall for Texas Tech honestly was just almost imposter syndrome. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, Oregon is a team that's used to being on that stage. Texas Tech, while I'm sure the players and everybody was hyped, but it's also like, dang, like we playing for a national. You know what I mean? Like we in a college football playoffs playing to compete for a national championship. Like Oregon is almost like we trying to make up ground for last year.
Okay.
Texas Tech,
you lost me first saying that they was used to being on that stage because, I mean, Oregon only no,
huh?
Oregon went to the playoffs 1 year.
But I'm saying, but just as far as what the team represents, right? Like the Oregon organization has been to a national championship before, not under Dan Landon, but they've been on a national
Oregon's
championship.
been competing for championships.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe
like,
not in this modern age of college football playoffs, but they've been in the mix.
Y'all got it. I no comment.
Hold on, wait a minute, bro.
Yeah, yeah, like bro, how many big games?
1 year?
What?
Huh?
E, come on, E.
Bro, don't do that to Oregon.
Don't do that.
Don't do that to Oregon.
They've
Bro.
been in a mix, bro.
Uniforms or whatever,
They always in a mix, bro.
Bro, don't.
I'm talking about lights. I ain't talking about mix.
Yeah, I'm talking about big games. Big games. Big games. Don't do that to Oregon.
I digress, bro.
All right, don't do that to Oregon.
They haven't been in a mix.
Bro, Oregon is one of... Stop.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
even going to... You
tripping,
tripping. There's...
How long was Mario Cristobal there?
For, what, 4 years?
Did he have him in the mix?
They were all right. They were winning about 8 to 10 games. I'm saying, like, competing to be in the college football playoffs. Like, to be at the top... Yeah,
Were they competing for the...
Tell me what the mix is, because
Their conference play. Their conference played a big part in that, though, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody took the Pac-12 fucking serious.
Yeah.
So they had a huge.
I'm not calling them
now
Alabama
they in
and
a Big
Georgia.
Ten, and they've been in the college football playoffs 2 years in a row. It was the conference, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Let's be real.
Yeah, bro. You gotta. You gotta stop, bro. You treat them like they Penn State or something, bro. Like, don't do that. And don't tell me that don't tell me that Penn State.
I want to say
Yeah,
Penn State.
y'all think Penn State bigger than Oregon?
Yeah.
Oh hell nah. I don't get that.
I'm done. I don't
See,
even want to debate. I don't want to debate this today. Because we ain't gonna get to no fucking topics, bro.
We not.
Yeah, we not gonna debate it.
You saying Oregon bigger than Penn State?
It's about the same if not.
Bro,
It's not the same.
so Dan Lenny's first year, scroll over. I don't even want to see that shit. Scroll over. His first year, he played in a fucking Holiday Bowl. What the fuck are we talking about,
10
bro?
wins, 12 wins, 13 wins.
They were in the
13 wins.
Pac-12, them 10 wins, 12 wins.
Okay.
That's my point. The
But my
Pac-12
point is
ain't
this.
getting
No.
nowhere.
But
they
my
lost, then they lose to Washington.
you fighting a fight that you don't need to fight right now.
Right.
My fight is with you.
Okay.
We only really seen Oregon be good last year, competing for national championship types. Last year and this year, bro.
That's it?
Do you think they competed any other time for a national championship? They played in the fucking Alamo Bowl, bro. What are we talking about?
Who did Ohio State play in 2015? In the national championship.
Oregon.
Okay, then shut up. Let's talk about the next
That was 10
thing.
years ago.
It don't matter.
That
But
was 10 fucking years ago, Jeff.
Okay.
1
I
out of
was with you
10.
till you said Penn State.
No,
1 out
they
of
ain't
10, Jeff.
But they not.
1 out of 10, Jeff. Please tell me.
Jeff.
I know math. You know math. 1 out of 10.
Jeff.
Ask me. Oh, okay.
Hold on. In them 10 years, how many times has Penn State been there?
No, I'm not fighting. No, stop.
Okay.
Stop trying to mix the fights real quick.
I'm
Let's
not
stay here.
mixing the
Stay
fight.
on topic.
What did I just tell you? I said that. Bro,
I'm not talking about Penn State. Let's stay on them.
Okay.
Let's stay on them.
How many teams?
Outside, hold on. No,
in the past 10
listen.
years,
No,
how many teams have been in the college? How many teams have been in the national
can-
championship
can-
in the past 10 years?
Can I ask you a question?
It's only been like 6.
Can I ask you a question, Mario?
Bro, so what are you
Can
talking about?
I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Outside of 2015, when did they play for a national championship? When was the last time?
Bro, before last year, when was the last time Ohio State played in one?
But they were competing for one every year.
But
They were close.
Again,
Keep asking
But-
different questions.
yeah, you just
So in your point, they were competing. Okay, so let's go. When was the last time they were competing for one, bro?
they were 12
2015.
12 and 2, 13 and 1, 13 and bro, stop.
2015, they played they competed for one. When was another time?
Bro, under Mario Cristobal, 12 and 2. Like, what are you
Did
talking
they
about?
compete for a national championship that year, Mario? My
Bro,
question. Were they competing for
they
one?
did not make it in the college football playoffs in the top 4.
Who, they didn't?
No.
When?
When they went 12 and 2, I think that was 2019.
So that's my point, Mario.
But they were still 12. So, but I'm saying,
were they competing?
bro,
12
and 2 is
did they make the playoffs?
That's a 12 and 2 record.
Did they make the playoffs though, bro?
They didn't. But is that or is that not a competing record? 12 and 2.
No, it's definitely
Okay.
competing, but that's what I mean in the mix. But you can't.
But how many, bro?
I understand what you're saying. If you're looking at it the way you're looking at it, technically Oregon would be because they've been to more, competing for more national championships than Penn State has been recently.
Yes.
But overall, bro, Penn State is more of a historic.
Yes, they're more of a historic school, but I'm saying in the past 20 years, Oregon is if not on the same level, bigger than Penn State. In the past, not saying all the time. Not saying all the time because I know
Okay.
the
I'm
Penn
with
State.
you. I'm with you.
I know
if
they're
you taking it. If you looking at it like that, okay, I'm with you.
I just want you to keep the same energy if Seattle go to the playoffs and play and have a good year again next year. I really do, because you just over that 1 year, bro. That's why I was shocked and I said the beef ain't with him. It's with you.
What you ain't gotta be beef with
Because off of one season, we're gonna say that Oregon is used to the lights. That's kind of wild to me.
Oregon don't play in big games. Who plays in more big games, them or Texas Tech? More big games, year in year out.
That was what you said. Hold on, did I miss something?
Bro, because the whole thing was I said they were used to the lights.
He said they're used to the lights.
They're used to the lights.
Used to the lights because they played
big games, bro. They played
because
big
they played
games.
in the playoffs 1 year.
No, they play in
And
big.
they got smoked.
They play.
They got smoked last year.
But they play in big games. This is what I'm saying.
I'm
True or
done, bro.
false?
I'm done.
They
I'm done.
play in big games. True or false?
I'm done, bro.
Didn't they beat Ohio State last year
Next topic.
in the regular season?
They did. They got
Okay,
smoked
then.
in the playoffs.
Okay, but again, they played them in a
When
big game.
was the last time they played in the playoffs besides then? They only been in the playoffs 2 years in a row. That's it.
Well, technically, the 2015 they made the
10
playoffs.
fucking years ago, bro.
Okay.
I'm not talking about 10 years ago. Because
Okay.
after 10 years, they ain't been in there since.
Okay, so let's talk about what teams make the playoffs every year outside of Alabama
Ohio State
and Georgia.
and Ohio State.
Okay, so
I'm saying
you named 3 teams.
My-
So now those are the only 3 teams that we can consider of being in the mix. Because those are the only 3 teams that make the playoffs every year, right?
yes.
They the only ones that we can say, oh, they used to the big lights.
Yes.
Stop. Let's go to the next topic, man. Because it ain't.
What are we talking about? That's just like if we talk about NFL.
so
that's just like hold on. That's just like if we talk about NFL.
Only 3 teams.
No.
The lights is crazy.
Because we're talking about college football playoff. We're not talking about no fucking regular season big game.
Okay.
We're not.
Okay.
It's
Bro.
Texas. It's Texas. I'm gonna ask you this: is Texas used to the lights more than today? Fuck 10, 15 years ago. I don't give a damn about that. Is Texas more used to the lights than Oregon?
Yes. They've been in college football playoffs, what, 3 out of 4 years?
Oh, you said Texas.
I we can go. We can keep moving. We can keep moving, bro.
No,
They're not. They're not.
they make the college football playoffs 3 out of 4 years?
Texas? They made the college football playoffs 3 out of 4?
Or twice. They made it twice.
They're not, bro. I digress, bro. We got a whole lot of topics.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking.
We got a whole lot of
college
topics,
football.
No.
We got a whole lot of topics, bro.
Yeah,
Let's
we can
keep
move on.
moving, bro.
We can move on.
But,
Motherfuckers play.
huh?
No.
How funny as hell.
First round of the playoffs was last year. That was it.
So let me ask you a question. So are you saying that Texas is bigger than Oregon?
My point, Mario, was to say that Oregon has played in the bigger stages than Texas have in the past 10 years, bro.
Okay.
Recent. Oregon has been in the playoffs twice.
Okay.
Texas has been in the playoffs once.
Bro, then what's your argument?
You just said Texas was bigger than Oregon. That's not true.
So, it may be to a certain extent. So a national championship in the last 10 to 15 years won't trump that?
No. Nobody cares.
Okay, I'm just asking. It was just a question.
No. This isn't NFL where you might have one of.
I think it does, me personally.
But
I'm
no,
not
it
gonna say
It
you're
don't.
wrong.
Because what you've done 10 years ago don't even Sark wasn't even there 10 years ago.
No.
I can't
Oregon has never won a national championship. Never.
But I don't care about I don't care about 10 years ago.
At some point, it had to trump.
But I had a
No,
but
no,
but the whole thing
not for me,
was
bro.
all I said was Oregon is you more used to the big lights than Texas Tech.
Let's keep moving, bro. We gonna talk in circles.
No,
bro.
bro, because
We gonna
because that don't make no what you said just don't make no
we
sense.
got college football games this week, bro.
Yeah, we do got college football games.
Let's
We got-
move on.
picking them?
Yeah, we got Oregon, and they will be playing Indiana again, so it'll be
Who?
a
Am I picking
rematch.
them?
Yeah,
we're picking
we
them.
are.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, first game is gonna be January 9th. Uh,
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
or yeah,
Or Friday.
Friday.
Thursday, Friday.
yeah, it's Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Yeah, Oregon, Indiana.
Friday, Saturday.
Who y'all like?
No, that's not the first.
No, first game.
Oh,
Miami,
first game.
Ole
Oh,
Miss.
first
That's what I
game
was like,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Ole Miss
yeah.
and Ole Miss
It's
Miami.
only 2 games.
Yeah, it's 2 games. Yeah. That's why I was like Thursday, Friday. I knew it. I thought it was Thursday, Friday. Go ahead.
I don't know, bro. This shit gonna be interesting. I mean, because ultimately, what Miami does best is rush the passer. And if Chambliss can get out that pocket and make plays like he did against Georgia, because I think Georgia's a better team, me personally, than Miami. I mean, it does look like the U is supposed to, by them beating Ohio State, is like it's destined for them to win it. Playing in Miami, the national championship being in Miami. But I'm going to go against the grain, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Miami wins, but I'm going to ride the Trinity train, man. We're gonna keep sticking with them Ole Miss boys, man. So, shit, you want to run it back?
7.
No.
If you win, you up.
Oh, you want to go? You want to go 20 more? So I'm down 120 if I lose.
Yeah, but you up 20 if you win.
Say less.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Ole Miss as well. I just don't know if that offense can keep up with. If Miami offense can keep up with Ole Miss.
You running a winning too?
Nah, I ain't running
I'm for one.
I ain't running it anyway. I'm gonna go with Ole Miss.
I'm rolling with the
I'm
U.
playing with house money.
I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm rolling with Miami this game.
I wouldn't be surprised if Miami
and I'm
wins,
not
but,
knocking. I can see Miami winning big.
but I'm with
But
him too.
I'm not knocking it. Bro. When have I ever reneged?
The only thing I don't want to see is Miami come out and be flat because of a hangover from beating Ohio State. A lot of times teams do that. You know what I mean? Where they,
I don't think they will.
they have
They got veteran
a they do, and I think that this. I mean, this is a big thing for Carson Beck. You know what I mean? That leave from Georgia, go to Miami, where, I mean, some people thought it was a downfall. You know what I mean? Kind of a downgrade for him to go there, but you know what I mean, Mario doing something right with them quarterbacks, man.
I'm surprised because remember in the beginning, Cal was calling Miami like the national champ. Like he was saying like.
I
fuck,
felt like
5,
they.
6 weeks straight.
I felt like they had a
Like
tough
national
team,
champ.
and I'm not knocking it. Like I said, if Miami wins, I'm not gonna be surprised. But I just think the way Miami plays with the pass rush, I think getting out the pocket and scrambling can help their chances. So, I mean, it's gonna be. I'm just hoping for a good game. I'm gonna be tuned in. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Yeah, but the game Friday we got Oregon, Indiana. Got them Big Ten rematch.
We got some special guests in the building. my youngest son, Bully, he said Google me, but on the wrong side. He said Oregon.
Oh, okay.
He got them ducks.
Okay, rolling with the Ducks.
I think I'm going Indiana.
Okay.
I think Indiana's broke the curse of the layover, the bye weeks for the past last year and this year, the playoffs of the layover. They played pretty damn good last week, and I think they get back again on Oregon again and win another game. And ultimately, I think they're gonna end up winning the national championship, bro.
I'm curious to see.
I think because if they did it against the layover, like they're the only team. 2 years. The last 2 years, every team that had a layover lost. I think they break the 2 times in a year. Indiana gets a natty.
Yeah, I'm going with Indiana too. I think that I don't know if they win a natty.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'll be honest. Unless Miami wins against Ole Miss, the national championship will be a Big Ten team. Even if Oregon wins. I'm going out to say that unless Miami, because I think the one thing that was slept on about the Ohio State Miami game that was shocking to me, that fucking stadium sounded like it was that game was in Miami. So I think if the mystique of Miami, if Miami wins, I think they go ahead and beat. They can potentially beat the team, their opponent. They're gonna be playing at home. It's gonna be a home game and it's easy for them. But if Ole Miss wins, either team in this Friday night game win the Natty.
And that's why I picked the Ole Miss low key, because I just think that they really wanted to beat Ohio State for whatever reason, bro. They was all about 20 years ago, which I didn't understand that shit at all, because we played them played them at least 2 times after that, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's playoff implications, but I just think they showed up and really wanted to bust our ass. And when they did that, man, I was like, shit, what y'all gonna do the next time? So we'll see.
So who you got? You going Oregon?
No, I picked them.
You picked them?
Pick Oregon.
Pick Oregon? Okay.
Google me.
Yeah, I'm going with Indiana. I think that it's gonna be, I think we're gonna have Indiana, Miami, and in the national championship.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. He's still getting paid. He just can't coach.
LSU
Not
paying
for
him.
LSU's paying him though.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy.
But
Win another one. They win this week, you get another one.
But with that being said, we got to talk some NFL, man. We got to flip. We got to start talking about some other playoffs that are coming up.
Flip the page.
Yeah, NFL, man. I told you I was gonna be the Rams and the Steelers. Both teams still in it, still alive.
They get it.
And I think
I can't remember what AFC team I picked.
They was on your boys is on life support.
Hey,
Shouts out to Loop.
I was telling people, man.
He was a little loopy.
Hey, to win the Super Bowl, it's 2 things you got to do. Well, it's 3 things. You got to be good, you got to be healthy, you got to be lucky.
They definitely was lucky.
And sometimes the ball just, just swing your way. Sometimes it don't.
Damn,
I gotta think about that.
You ultimately, besides, don't be biased. You ultimately looking at the Steelers and saying they can be in a Super Bowl.
Yes.
Damn, bro, you about to just.
Bro,
don't be biased.
I'm not
bro.
being biased.
What makes you think that?
But they got the team to do it.
Wow. Steeler Nation, I might got y'all. You got a seat on the bus, Steeler Nation.
I don't need one. I don't want it.
Because where your terrible towel at? Did you trade it in for an Eagle hoodie?
Nah, but the Steelers, they clinched the AFC North after beating Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens on a missed field goal. Man, I mean, was it Tyler Loop, the kicker for Baltimore?
Tyler
Loopy.
But yeah, man, you gotta feel bad for the guy, man, because you just, man, I almost felt like I saw his heart drop out his ass after he missed that field goal.
Hold on, time out.
Kickers, though.
I had to make sure I wasn't tripping. So you think they about to beat Texas?
Yes.
You see, he ain't respond.
Can I get?
Said I got a hundo.
I want some money on that.
Do none of that.
Hey,
Friendly 25?
huh?
Friendly
You
25?
got 50.
Friendly 25?
You got 50.
You down 40 on me?
I know I'm down 40 on you.
So you want to do 25?
Yeah.
Give me that. That's easy work. Put that down, Jeff.
Nah, I'll get 25. Friendly 25.
Say look.
Me and him
Texas.
25 both. Yep.
Texas.
Texas. We got Texas. He got Pittsburgh.
I'm a little worried because it's in Pittsburgh.
I ain't tripping,
Man, you ain't got to trip.
CJ Stroud, he's
We might as well
prone.
we might as well double a nothing at 40.
That's cool. That's all right.
I'll take it.
Finessing. Yeah, 'cause I don't think we gotta.
I'm up, but
Yeah, you is up a buck. I ain't gonna put you in a hole like that. Well, I guess.
Nah, keep it at 25. Keep it at
Might as well
25.
be double or nothing.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it at
'Cause I'm
25.
gonna be 5 up.
I'm gonna keep it at 25. Wait, hey,
Down well, I don't know how much I'm down. Might be down more than 20.
nah, you're down
But-
25.
Because I know we did Alabama, Indiana. That was the
Yeah,
last bet I
bet.
can
Yeah.
recollect.
Yeah,
So you want to do 25 or you want to do 20? Double or nothing.
25.
So I'll be up 5.
5. Yep.
we'll leave it
Up
at 25.
between them two.
Leave it at.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna
you
leave it
gonna-
at 25.
Okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
cool.
do you a solid.
Alright.
I don't want to take advantage of you.
Settle all these after Super Bowl weekend.
Super Bowl.
That's cool.
Save up
You know what's
for
crazy?
age.
You know what's crazy? They gonna see after this. Maybe they'll be believers then, right? Because I ain't swayed one way or another, even after they had some losses this year. I ain't swayed one way or another.
I'm
I'm
having a
telling-
hard trouble figuring out who my AFC team was.
Exactly. The
The
fact that you got a hard time figuring it out lets you know, man. It's wide open, but it's still the conference to take.
So we got recap. We only had a couple good games.
I mean, there's only a couple
implications.
meaningful games, right?
Yeah.
Like for week 18.
I think E might have got me, man, on that bullshit ass week 18.
Outside of the
Outside of Hail Mary ass nigga.
outside of Pittsburgh and Baltimore.
I'm gonna do the math.
He might have got me because I swear that was some goofy ass shit going on. Not really. It is what
Hey,
it
but
is.
that's what I was trying to think. I was like, man, let me go against the grain on these to try to come back.
But with that being said, other games that had playoff implications: Carolina and Tampa Bay. Carolina ended up falling short. Tampa Bay Buccaneers won, but the Atlanta Falcons also took care of business. So what happened was there ended up being a three-way tie for the NFC South.
And Carolina
got the playoff spot. So Atlanta, Carolina, and Tampa Bay all shared the NFC South.
So can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can we I know they lost, but they in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Can we give Bryce level up? Like this goes hey when Bryce when they lose, Bryce gets it. When they win, he gets it, right? They lost in this one, but they made it to the playoffs. First time Bryce is making it to the playoffs.
But what if I said bad about Bryce? I didn't say anything bad about Bryce.
No, but you just said it was like
I was saying McMillan was.
There we go.
It was a bigger
there
part.
You go.
Ted McMillan was a bigger part of his evolution versus, you know what I mean? Because I if you go back and you look at the big plays that he's made, a lot of those throws went to who?
Yeah, but even
I do think I think that he's more poised and he looks a lot better in the pocket when he's under pressure. But at the end of the day, I still think that Ted McMillan plays an intricate part in what moves that offense down the field.
True, but even some of them some of them Tech is wide. Like even in that game, Tech was wide open. I'm so disappointed in Tampa Bay too, bro. Like,
I mean,
in what way, though?
Yeah.
Was it their fault? I mean, it was
They
their
won the
fault.
game, but
They beat them.
barely. Like they should have.
but even if they beat them by 50, if Atlanta win that game, it didn't matter.
For sure.
I mean, I agree with you. He definitely was a huge part of their evolution because he definitely needed a number one. Yeah, for sure.
He definitely.
But I still stand by the Rico Dowdle pickup.
Yeah, that's why I was at too.
And that's huge too. Like, that was huge for
I
him,
think
too.
both things could be true.
Yeah,
and that's mainly what I think we were coming from, along with him just growing as a quarterback.
I mean, in this situation, I will say this though: Tampa Bay, they regressed towards the end of the season, which, you know what I mean, at one point they were in the driver's seat, and we kind of saw something. I don't know what kind of transpired. I mean, Emeka Buka got hurt, and then you had a transition where you get back technically your best receiver.
Yeah, and in the midst of that too, they lost Bucky, and when Bucky went down,
they didn't have too much of a running identity.
I think they lost their way, bro.
And you could tell they lost their way. Rashad White after the last game, he don't want to come back.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question though. And I know we ain't talking about quarterback or coaches yet. Because we will talk about Black Monday and coaches that got fired. But just how do y'all feel about Todd Bowles?
That's where I was going. Was like I'm on the fence with Bowles, man. But I think he.
Do you think you need more time, or do you think if the right coach is out there right now, do you try to jump the gun and hire them?
Nah, I don't think so. Only because I think roster has something to do with it as well. Like, don't get me wrong, the offensive players when I think was not a good enough, but I think like that defensive roster was just too old to where they got to turn that leaf and go younger. Like that roster needs to go younger soon.
Nah, facts.
What do you think?
Because some of these dudes are still on the team from when Brady played.
But that was 2021.
I mean,
bro, that's 4 years.
I'm fucking with
You keep
Bowles.
acting like that wasn't long. 4 years is a long time in the NFL, dog.
I'm fucking with Bowles, but Bowles is a defensive guy, right?
Yeah.
They gonna have to find a defensive identity back.
Yeah.
I mean, because ultimately that's what he's supposed to do, and they defense look like ass. So I ain't gonna hold you. He definitely on the hot seat.
Yeah. I don't think he's a guy to get fired this year, but he's on a hot seat for next year.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. If they don't make the playoffs, sayonara.
But with that being said, only other game that really had any type of true meaning outside of, some of the games had like playoff seeding implications, but everything kind of fell to where we thought it would. But Myles Garrett is the new. He holds the record for most sacks in the season, in a single season. Were y'all impressed or?
Shout out Myles.
It took him 18 weeks, 17 games.
Hey, Michael Strahan, you's a punk. I want to say what I want to say, but you's a punk, bro.
Why you hating on?
Nah, he hating on him. I did it in 17 games.
He hating.
Yeah, that's hating, bro.
He did it in 16.
He said some real shit. He still respected it. All he said was, I did it in 16.
Okay,
He did it in 17.
but he's supposed to just congratulate him. He said, I still got the record. That's hating, bro.
Nah, for sure.
That's hating. Strahan, you's a hater. He did it in less snaps than you did.
Nah, Myles Garrett.
If he played the same amount of snaps you did, he would probably have way more sacks than that.
Nah, I'm definitely.
Chill out.
It definitely was impressive.
You sound like an old head. Hey, no. Leave them old niggas alone, Cal. He's hating. That old nigga's hating.
That's what old niggas do, though, right?
Some.
wouldn't-
We got. There's a difference between TNT and NBC.
I mean, my whole thing is, I definitely.
If
was
y'all get the
impressed.
NBA reference,
It definitely was impressive. The actual sack wasn't, but it definitely was impressive.
we kind of knew that, right?
Burrow gave it to him.
Yeah,
But I didn't understand the whole situation with the refs, though, bro. Like, they gotta get on the same page. Like, y'all stop the game.
yeah.
That you don't do that.
Huh?
You don't do that if the game is competitive. Okay, you get your sack. We still trying to march down the field and score.
Bro.
What are we talking about?
Bro,
I'm in a matrix. Hey, are you with me or are you not with me?
You know what he about
they
to say.
tripping.
Am I by myself?
They tripping.
He gonna say some shit about LeBron. Go ahead and say it.
No.
Go ahead and say it.
No. Listen, bro.
Bro, he just broke
We're-
a record that's been held for over 20
But
years, bro.
if I'm the Philadelphia Eagles,
I don't
we're
care who-
driving and we need to make the playoffs.
I don't care who.
You're gonna stop the whole game.
Yes.
The moment.
Yes.
No, bro.
Yes,
Yes.
All these records, but did the game stop like this when Manning and Tom
Yes.
Brady?
Yes.
Yes.
The passing records, yes. They did. Yes. 100%, bro.
Let that shit
Drew
go for the end of
Brees,
the
when he
game,
broke the
bro.
touchdown record, it stopped, bro.
I think it should be game dependent.
Nah, bro. How
Game
you?
script dependent.
But also,
What?
hold on.
Time out. Go, you go first. Go first. Go first. Go first.
This game had no playoff implication whatsoever.
Dude.
This was the
come on,
the
bro.
toilet bowl game of Ohio.
Oh, I get it, Mario. I cracked the code. They supporters.
No, the supporters.
They Beagle supporters. You didn't like that it was celebrated in
If we got a
Cincinnati.
chance to
I
score,
think
we
it's
not
tough
about to.
in
Nah, bro. Nah.
Bro,
Stop that.
Why not stop
Bro,
that game?
we
bro?
might not ever see that again.
I'm talking about any game.
We might not never see that again, bro.
Football players, if you watch football, you seen it.
We seen 23 sacks.
No, I'm saying you seen it. We seen it. We watch football. That's what we do.
Yeah, but also you
Stop
you,
the game,
you
bro.
Stop the game, you stopped the game for Myles Garrett. You know what I mean? Like,
He
like,
getting
dude.
biased because if it was on the other side of shit,
Who?
you.
What you mean?
If it was on some cowboy shit,
Nah.
and motherfucking what's the
Nah,
nigga?
bro,
Trey
that's
Hendrickson go get the motherfucking
No.
sack record. He ain't going for
Nah.
that.
Nah, bro.
If Jalen Hurts broke a record against the
Yeah,
Cowboys,
for sure.
he would come in here.
Oh, you
Hold on.
He on
I
fire.
think
But
what
I
you,
just don't
hold
think
on.
you do it in football.
I think you guys are. It's different between, and I think where you were going, and I'm gonna rebuttal that. It's different between, in my opinion, a little bit when you say the record for the best, or for that for a specific game. We're talking about a season record, bro. Like, in my opinion, not a game record, maybe not. I'm with you. Maybe a game record, you shouldn't do it. We're talking about something that, like, a game record could be broken. This might fuck around and not be broken for the next 30 years, bro.
Ooh, but if
Huh?
the game is on the line,
It was tied. He tied it. Yeah, no, he tied it. He tied it. And for me to see that a brother did it, pay my brother some respect.
Yeah. and I think the most impressive.
Oh, hold on.
The most impressive thing is they only won what 5 games this year, 6 games.
Prime ex-
4.
Oh, that might have been.
No, it's the 5th win.
This year, Dak Prescott surpassed as the top passer quarterback in Cowboys history. They didn't stop the game. This is special, bro. This is special.
Yeah, I mean, it was no reason to not stop that game.
Who
It was
thought
the
Myles
Bengals and
Garrett
the
would
Browns.
get 23 sacks, bro?
Because it was the Bengals and the Browns. There was no reason to not stop that game. That was more important than that game.
The game could have. That's a fact, though. They could have went to. They could have went to the locker room after that. Am I wrong? You wouldn't have mind.
I didn't watch the game.
You lying?
On my grandmother's soul.
but it's the Browns versus the fucking Bengals.
It's the Brown versus Bengals. So my point exactly. Stop the game.
Rivalry.
Stop, man. It's a rivalry. Nah, bro.
If we down, I honestly didn't watch the game either. So I don't know. I can't remember what
I
the
watched the game
was.
specifically for it.
Me
So
too.
what? So what?
What?
So,
That's
so
the
when they stopped
that's
the game,
thing, bro.
wasn't the Bengals driving the score?
Yeah.
My point exactly, bro.
Nah, bro. We about to pay
He
respect.
the biggest Bengal hater. He the
Pay
biggest.
respect to the great.
He the
No,
biggest Bengal hater.
but you
bro.
gotta understand, like this. In my opinion, though, bro, this sack record allows Myles Garrett to say, arguably, he the greatest ever.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we don't get to see this, bro.
I know they play 2 different positions.
I'm not knocking.
Aaron Donald or
I knew you were gonna go there. Give me Myles Garrett, bro.
Aaron Donald.
Give me Myles.
Aaron Donald.
I say Aaron Donald because he a D tackle, bro.
I get that,
It's
but here's
an
my
attack on the game.
here's my rebuttal to that. A lot of Aaron Donald sacks and his pressures came when they were because they were up and they were going against passing. They were in passing situations. This motherfucker had 23 sacks and they are down most of the games. That's insane, bro.
That's why I give it to Aaron Donald because it's more pressure situations.
They're both special, and don't get me wrong, and don't take this the wrong way, but to be down almost every game and still get 23 sacks, bruh.
I ain't knocking it, but if you Aaron Donald played in more big games, bro.
It's not even about, bro. Aaron Donald's just the greatest 3 technique of all time.
For sure.
Myles Garrett is not the greatest pass rushing defensive end / linebacker of all time.
No, he's not.
But one
LT.
can, hey,
He better than Lawrence Taylor?
bro, I'm just saying.
He's better than Lawrence Taylor?
I'm not saying, no.
I respect that.
I started off by saying, to me, Myles Garrett now puts himself in the conversation to say he's the greatest pass rusher of all time. Period. Because he broke this record. That gives him the right to say
He
that.
can put himself in the conversation, don't mean he's there. Like, LeBron is in the conversation of greatest basketball player of all time. Don't mean he's Michael Jordan.
So if Trey Hendrickson breaks the record next year, you're not saying
It don't matter. Bro, it don't matter. It don't matter if I watch him. Don't matter if I watch him or not, bro. You can go back and you can go back. You can I've seen plenty of highlights and or game tape of Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, I have.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But let me ask you though,
Different,
is he the greatest pass rusher of even our generation?
Myles Garrett.
Yes.
Talking edge.
Yes. Is he better than JJ Watt?
I was gonna say that next.
Yes.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if he is.
Yeah. And the reason I say is because Myles Garrett started off in
Take the
JJ
boy
Watt
from the
didn't start off
Chargers.
like that.
From the Chargers.
Again, we're talking about when JJ Watt was with Houston.
No,
Boy
both.
from the Chargers.
The
Merriman.
Raiders. Oh, you talking about Merriman? Oh, no, I wouldn't. Bro.
I like Sean Merriman.
I want to say John
Take that
Merriman.
name and throw that motherfucker out the door.
Sean Merriman.
He ain't better than no fucking
Nah, he
Myles
ain't better than
Garrett.
Myles Garrett. Nah. But I mean,
Bro,
but
no.
you got to
Here,
think
listen.
about other guys who've played also on the end. Like, I mean, even if they didn't get the sack record, like, I mean, bro, is he better? Is he better than Javon Curse?
Yes, bro.
Anybody you name right
Is he better than Julius Peppers in this prime? Bro, no, stop. Julius,
Bro,
he's better than Julius Peppers,
you don't even
I'm
see
talking about-
Julius on this list at 19.
bro. Because Julius Peppers did so many other things. They don't matter. I'm not.
You
bruh,
said you talking about pass rush, and I answered your question.
Okay.
Don't
All right.
debate me when I answer your question.
Is he better than Von Miller?
Yes.
I don't know about that
We
one.
talking pass rush?
Pass rush,
Yes,
pass
bro.
rush, yes.
Debatable.
Pass
Yes.
rush.
Hey, Garrett
It's
be having-
debatable, but I'm
Garrett be
saying it's
having his hand
not
in
like
the
it's.
ground, too.
Like,
Garrett have his hand
I
in
think
the
what he's
ground
saying
most of the
is
time.
with Aaron Donald, you're not comparing anybody to Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
You're comparing people to Myles
edges.
Garrett.
No, we just talking about
talking about
edges.
edge.
No, I get
bro.
that, but what I'm saying is
Nobody's-
a few players that you're looking at like,
Yeah, but exactly. Bro.
You ain't looking at like
It's,
that.
it'll be
You ain't never
different.
seen nobody like
It'll
that.
be different if Myles Garrett did not have a lot of sacks consistent. He
Okay.
does. He does. Year in and year out, Myles Garrett is up there in top in sacks, bro.
He was in the conversation before this.
And he's been on a bad team. JJ Watt was on a good team.
So is Trey Hendrickson. So what are you saying? Is Trey Hendrickson the one of the best pass rushers of all time?
That was 1 year. He had one good season.
Bro, yeah, whoa, Trey.
Trey Hendrickson?
He was in the top 3 in sacks 3 years in a row.
That don't make him nowhere on this better than nobody on this list right
He
now.
led the league in sacks 2 years
No.
in a row.
That don't mean that you the best.
But that's
He
not. I'm
didn't
not saying
lead the league in sacks 2 years in a
Oh,
row.
he was my bad.
It was one. He had one. He had 1 year.
The year before that, he was what, second or third?
And who was he behind?
You know what I mean?
And I think he was behind Myles Garrett.
1 year.
Like, come on,
In 1 year,
bro.
he beat him. So,
Ah, bro. Myles is a dog, bro.
all right. So, but Aaron Donald not.
I'm not. We were talking pass rushers, bro.
All right, but even with pass rushers,
we talking pass
I'm
rushers,
saying
bro.
that it's not like a unanimous like Myles Garrett is the best.
I didn't. That's why I'm saying it puts him in. He puts himself in the conversation, bro.
Yes.
And he got a long way to go.
That's a couple niggas though, bro. Y'all tripping.
No, I'm not saying. But I'm just. Man, y'all.
I'm with you though.
I'm just saying he puts himself in that conversation, bro. Nobody on that list has done what he's done. Nobody.
Nobody has 23 sacks, but they all
There you
have,
go.
But they all have more sacks than him.
Mario. They played. How Myles Garrett's young, bro. He still got probably 18 years to fucking rush the passer, bro.
Myles Garrett is what, like 29 or 30?
Bro,
How many more years you think he gonna play?
he's 30.
Yes. How many more years you think he gonna play?
Yeah, the nigga might be the LeBron of the. You know what I mean? Might be on that.
Football a different sport, my boy.
Oh, I played it. I know. I'm dealing with knee injuries now.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm not saying that he can't, but I'm just saying like
Hey, Cal, didn't Reggie White play for a long time?
Nah, I'm with you.
Didn't Julius Peppers play for a long
it
time?
did.
In fact, the Cowboys got somebody who probably close to the 40s right now who gonna get an extension, right? Who played fairly well.
I just want
Yeah.
to
For his
I
age.
just want to see it mean something. Not saying the sack record don't mean nothing, but I just want to see him playing meaningful games, bro.
Oh, he can't control that. I
He
mean,
No,
can't
I know he
control.
can't.
But that's what.
I'm just saying, me as a fan, that's what I want to see.
He could have.
That's what I want to see.
But and that's the difference, bro. Everybody on this list that's in front of him, they played on good teams.
Nah, for sure.
I don't know some of these names, but most of the names I know, they was on good teams.
I ain't knocking it. Maybe Julius Peppers wasn't, but
No, they went to the Super Bowl, right?
Was he on that team?
he wasn't on that team.
I don't think he was on that team.
He wasn't on the
Cam
team.
Newton.
Nah, it was Cam. He
But
wasn't
no.
on
Didn't they? Or
Yeah,
they,
they did go to Super Bowl with Steve.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
They did.
Jake,
Oh.
Jake their homie.
They beat the. They
And
beat,
then he went to Philly.
they beat the
Their
Eagles.
homie.
And then he went to Philly.
Ooh.
Then where did he go after he left there?
No, he went to the Packers
Packers.
and then went to Bears.
All these people played on good teams, bro.
I ain't knocking it.
That should have a star by his name saying played on a terrible team.
Depends. Say what a good team is, because Jason Taylor played for the Dolphins his whole damn career, right? Outside of he played for the Jets 1 year or 2 years.
Okay, so maybe, but who's worse, the Browns or the Dolphins in when Jason Taylor played?
The Browns. It's the Browns. But I'm not taking nothing away from Myles Garrett. I'm not taking nothing away. I think Myles Garrett is
You starting to try to go on the other side
No,
of
I'm
stopping the
not.
game. I'm trying to make a reason why they stopped the game, and you jumping on a whole nother side.
No,
Stay with me,
I
bro.
know why they stopped the game, but I was just more so caught up in the conversation of
When I said Aaron Donald,
yeah, like because I don't. I
Stop
just
talking, bro. You throw it. You ain't got no
But
mic.
nah, but even with that being said, man, I think that is highly impressive. Big up to
Yeah,
Myles
man.
Garrett.
Shout out to Myles, man. Stop the game for Myles, man.
Like, and I just think it's a cool story considering he got that bag this year.
You know the other, like even with Chase hit the Triple Crown, in my opinion, stop it.
They didn't though.
They should. Why not? The Triple Crown is hard. That is something when we talk about stuff that's impressive, bro. Like Triple Crown one hit. Like I think we had a Triple Crown like 2 or 3 years ago, but before that it was like 20-some years. Yeah, Cooper Cup.
Yeah, but I got a question. I do actually want to ask you a question about Jamar Chase once we get deeper into football. But let's talk about the playoffs, right?
Yes, sir.
Got the playoff matchups here now. This weekend is gonna be. I mean, look, it's no secret. It's a gauntlet in the NFC and the AFC.
Oh, it's a gauntlet.
It's a
now.
gauntlet, yeah.
It's a gauntlet.
I mean,
It go from
for
3 teams being competitive, competing,
it is 3 teams that are. I mean, that I see walking away with this.
but it's a gauntlet.
Yeah, it'll be a gauntlet. just because it's a gauntlet. don't mean
Hey, them playoff jitters is coming out, ain't he?
Nope, not at all. It's still like I said, it's 3 teams in the NFC that I see walking away with that conference. But the AFC I think is wide open.
Wide open, for sure.
Like so,
And the NFC.
nah.
And the NFC.
I
The
think-
NFC is too. They both are. They both are, bro.
So
I think
Carolina
you-
upsets the Rams. Then what? Exactly.
Yeah. They just beat the Rams?
They did. They beat them earlier this year.
Exactly.
Bruh.
But
Bruh.
but they beat them in Carolina. They didn't beat them in LA.
Listen.
But where they playing at?
Hey,
In
bro,
LA.
Okay.
Oh no.
They're playing in
No,
Carolina.
they playing in Carolina. Yeah, you're right. I don't see it, man.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't either, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
You can't sit here and
yeah,
say
you
the
standing on,
Rams are a legitimate favorite.
You
It's
can't-
not like last year.
you
bro.
can't stand on 10 toes and
When
say
you
that.
felt like
I
Philly
am.
You gotta
was-
stand on 1 foot to say that, because
Who you got?
who you got?
I'm going with the Rams. I done told y'all all year the Rams
gonna
going
be
to the
biased
Super Bowl.
anyway.
I'm not being biased. I'm just telling
You
you. I
gotta
think
stay with
You,
his pick.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna stay with his pick.
yeah.
I'm gonna take the Rams.
Yeah, I got the Rams too, but
Okay. What the hell?
I'm just saying.
Hold on. Then what the hell y'all talking about?
No, we're just saying.
We're
though,
just saying.
hypothetically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
You can't sit here
percentage.
and say,
You want
if the Rams lose, you don't know.
right?
Yeah, that's just
That's
like if
my
I walk
point.
outside and get hit by a car, I'm not going to work
Nah,
tomorrow.
I don't say that.
I'm just hypothetically.
It ain't that.
No, you might
It ain't
flip
like
over the
that.
car and land on your feet. that percent.
I ain't got on hyper. I ain't got on hyper dunk.
So that's at the Timmy. Big fundamentals.
But you got Green Bay and Chicago, which I think is gonna be that's a game.
I'm standing on it, bro. Give me Chi-Town.
Chirac.
Go Bears. The Bears.
I'm rolling with the Packers, man. I see it. Hey, I'm rolling with the Packers this game.
Okay.
It's something. Hey, I think that I just think they got something. You know what I mean? Like, I obviously it's a division game, but I like Green Bay here. I don't necessarily believe in Chicago like that, but I think they're a good team. I just still think they're better.
Do you believe in the Green Bay Packers more?
I believe in Jordan Love more than I believe in Caleb Williams.
Whoa.
Next to we ain't got to do that.
I
We
can't even say it's light skin shit because both of them niggas light skin.
Yeah,
Damn.
but
What we got next?
all right, Sunday games.
nah. I want to do it so bad.
Boy, go ahead.
What has Jordan Love showed you to think you believe in Jordan Love over Caleb Williams?
I've seen Jordan Love play in the playoffs before.
That's what he going.
1 year?
He's sticking to it. He on this experience shit.
1 year?
He on this experience shit, bro. I commend him though. He been all season experienced trumps young niggas.
1 year of his experience, though.
Let him live.
Okay,
We
him
gotta
not
figure-
speaking.
we'll
Him not.
figure it out.
Him not speaking. Lets me know what type of time it is.
Well,
It's cool.
I'll
We
figure it
good. We good. We good.
Look, I'll tell you how this. It's just more than about Jordan Love though, but it's about. Do you think that Ben Johnson is going to outcoach Matt LaFleur in the playoffs?
He could.
He could.
Yeah,
But
it's
do you
possible.
think he will? It's
I
possible.
picked the Bears.
Yeah.
Obviously, I picked the Bears.
Now
Okay.
the floor
I picked the
showed
Bears.
me anything.
That's what. Hey,
said
bro.
Matt LaFleur?
Hey, you can't just be
That
saying
nigga ain't did
statements,
shit.
bro.
Okay. All right.
Trash.
He's been to what? He's been to 2 AFC championship or NFC championship
And they did
games
shit.
in his career. He just ain't been to a Super Bowl, but he's been in 2 NFC championship
He
games, right?
Remind me, he's another Kyle Shanahan.
Hey,
Nutty.
well, we don't know what Ben Johnson
He
is
get
then,
nutty.
as a head coach.
Ben Johnson.
Hey.
he got some
He-
balls. We'll see.
Hey, we will.
He got hard-
Nobody thought this Bears team would be where they are, bro.
Nobody
the
did.
Bears, man.
So I'm just saying.
But
That'll be a good one.
Sunday we got some games. We got Buffalo at Jacksonville. This is supposed to be the year that Josh Allen break through, man. Everybody's saying that this is supposed to be his easiest path to no Mahomes, no Burrow, no Lamar. It's just Josh Allen.
Set it up for him. He gonna fail.
Shouts out to my oldest guru, Bills Nation. You know, I ain't been fucking with them Jags, but I definitely got respect for Liam Cohen. He definitely earned my respect for sure. But shit, we gonna go with them. We gonna go with Josh Allen, man. He got something to prove, man. Ain't no Lamar, no Patty. What you gonna do?
No Burrow.
No Burrow. What you gonna do? The writing's on the wall for you. So if they don't win it this year, forget about it.
I'm going with Buffalo. And I'm a believer in Travis Etienne and what they got going on down in Jacksonville. Buffalo got the experience, and I'm a ride on that.
Stick to it, okay?
Give me Jacksonville.
Ballsy.
Just don't. At the end of the day, bro, like, and it's bigger than Josh Allen, in my opinion. Like, all they got is him and Cook. The defense ain't shit.
What did they have last year?
I didn't believe in them last year either.
They made it to AFC
I just
Championship
don't
though,
trust
right?
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
He's been playing phenomenal.
Right.
Got to give Trevor Lawrence his respect.
I'm going Duval, bro.
But I just don't trust Trevor Lawrence in a playoff situation, bro.
Duval.
Can I get a Duval bet?
No.
Scary ass nigga.
Nah, man. I think that this is the game, and I think that this is the type of motivation probably that Josh Allen needed, right? Coming
For
off
sure.
MVP season, not only to win over 11 games this season, but to do that and not win the division, and you don't have home field advantage for the first time in 3 years?
Yeah.
In the first round. So I low-key feel like it might put a chip on his shoulder.
No, it will. I
Got a
think
bold
it will,
prediction.
but I think too, like, we got to think they started him just to call hike so he can keep his record going, right?
Yeah.
Of amount of games, of streaks of playing.
Yeah.
It could backfire on them.
Bold prediction. 100 plus for James Cook and 3 tutties. It's bold.
That's bold.
Nah, I ain't betting it.
All right.
What's
then
the spread?
Travis will have more rushing yards.
I think.
What is the spread? You can scroll up.
Can you scroll and see what the spread is?
1.5 Buffalo.
Buffalo by a touchdown.
Damn, they got them motherfuckers one in that. You said Buffalo by a touchdown? You baiting me? Nope. Nope. I saw the spread. Nope. If I ain't see the spread, I would have took it. You taking it?
Oh, you said you ain't had no more to give, so you.
Nah, I'm just
Oh, okay.
All right. Then we got same day on Sunday, San Francisco at Philadelphia. I'll just go ahead. I get it out right now.
If you say who I think you gonna say,
Oh
bro,
my gosh.
we
You about to
done.
play
We
this
done.
game,
Don't
bro?
even say it.
I'm going with the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
I'm going
I
Philadelphia.
was about to say, bro.
But what would be wrong if I took San Francisco?
Because you would have been doing it just to not pick your own team.
No,
Yeah,
I
bro.
wouldn't have. I would have been doing it because I think San Francisco is a good team.
What, can I see the line?
San Francisco been one of the.
I normally don't, but I want to see that
Go
line.
ahead and take Frisco.
Yeah, give
I
me
just
San
think
Fran.
I just think Philly, bro, all season, bro, they have not been playing up to expectations.
I agree with
And
you.
it's just gonna come down first round, bro. I just feel like they gone.
Yeah, this where this at the end of the day, this is a game where you can't
Just flip the script.
you can't have minus 1 yards in the second half and win this game. That ain't gonna happen.
You're right.
They're not
They
going
can't.
in with no momentum. Everybody was talking about what's the backup for McKee.
Tanner McKee.
I mean, that nigga ain't do shit. Cost me my damn pick'ems last week. Ain't that up?
Should have known, brother. Should have known.
I just don't think Philly coming in with any confidence other than them being Super Bowl champs. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I am slightly worried about Christian McCaffrey's health.
Yeah, that is the only thing.
But Kittle, Juwan Jennings, interesting to see if Pearsall suits up.
I think he might. I think they set him out for.
But this would be a huge game for Purdy to come out and you know, we're gonna see. I just think I like San Fran, what they got going. It's gonna be a good game ultimately. But yeah, give me them Frisco boys, man.
I guess San Fran too.
I think Philly is gonna get to Purdy, and I think that's what ultimately is gonna be the downfall of San Francisco.
I ain't knocking
Turnovers.
it.
Oh, not the defense that you talk shit about all year.
The pass rush. I'm not the secondary. I said the pass rush. I said the pass rush will get to him.
Okay.
Secondary still is not very good.
We gonna see Kyle Shanahan.
I think the
We gonna see what you
defense.
made of.
I think that's the bright spot about Philly right now is their defense has been playing way better than people give them credit for.
I think Kyle Shanahan gonna outcoach your boy.
You gonna outcoach who? Sirianni?
Yeah.
I,
And I don't even like Kyle
you
Shanahan.
just better
in the
hope
playoffs.
Kyle Shanahan don't outcoach Kyle Shanahan.
That's a fact.
Because sometimes he
get in
will,
his
he
own
will do
ways.
that.
You spot on.
Get in his own way.
But-
Spot on.
Also, we got L.A. Chargers at the New England Patriots. Drake May, Justin Herbert, Jay
I
Herbo.
should have wore my Drake jersey, but I'm gonna let him live.
I ain't gonna hold you,
Got
bro.
something for him.
This is a tough matchup.
Is it?
I think so because
Talk to me.
I think you got a lot going on already in New England with the Stephon Diggs and the other cat that's going through their little legal allegations or whatever, right? But also too, man, I think there's gonna be talks, and we're probably gonna get to that in that conversation soon. But is Drake worried about? Is he even thinking about MVP? Because the MVP is gonna be close.
No. It's playoff time. Got Mike Vrabel running the shit.
Okay.
At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They got a good ass defense. Yeah, that Stephon Diggs shit was a distraction, but I think Stephon Diggs, he's veteran enough to get to that locker room and say, look, man, fuck all this shit. We got one mission.
Yeah,
Get to that motherfucking bowl. And I think they got a hell of a shot.
they
You know what
do.
I'm saying? So I just don't trust the fucking Chargers, bro.
I don't either.
The Chargers, they nut up. They nut up every year.
So who y'all got?
Drake.
I'm going with the Pats.
In the words of Stephon Diggs, gang on 3, 1, 2, 3, gang.
You hype the Chargers up just to pick against them?
Yeah.
Say less.
All right, Monday night
Yeah.
football playoff game. Houston Texans at the Pittsburgh
Fuck the
Steelers.
25. I got a hot 51s.
Hey man, even this one though, like, don't get me wrong, I was on the side of Houston, but this is a tough game too, bro.
Nah, it is.
It's a lot on the line. I think this is the turning point a little bit for CJ Stroud in his next contract, in my opinion. This is a turning point for this defense to show and prove that they're one of the best defenses in the league. This is a tough game, but give me Houston, man.
It's gonna come down to the trenches. I think if ultimately, I think that defense gonna show out for Houston, and that's what I'm banking on. Them getting the fucking Aaron Rodgers. Now, they do get DK back, but I think Houston, their secondary is underrated, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Will Anderson, bro. Shouts out to Zeke. He gonna be eating all day. He on Aaron Rodgers' ass. Pause. So we gonna see. I'm just worried about it being in Pittsburgh, and I'm curious to see if C.J. Stroud, this is an evolution to take the next step, and I think it will be. I'm a little worried about their running game. Now, if they don't establish a solid running game, Will Marks, C.J. Stroud worries me, bro, because that motherfucker, bro, I fuck with him. I love you to death, C.J., but you goddamn it be just throwing it any motherfucking where.
But he also be seeing goats, bro, because that line is
he do,
God
but
awful.
he just be you seasoned enough to not just be throwing it up for grabs, bro.
Who you got?
You know what, guy? C.J. Stroud and them boys. H-Town, baby.
Who you got, Rio? I know you.
That's what they say already.
Okay.
Y'all already know who I got.
So you got Pittsburgh.
I got Pittsburgh.
Okay. Let's go, because
Pittsburgh is about to win this game, and I'm people been down there in Rodgers all season. They've been going against Mike Tomlin all season, and they both about to show up. So y'all gonna have to see. But with that being said,
got my wish too. All AFC North teams fired. They head coaches.
Except the Bengals.
I know, but I was just saying, like, I definitely.
You know what's crazy though? Everybody, I've been seeing so many people, like so many Bengal fans on social media reposting that statement that the Bengals made. Why? Like, you getting upset because I mean, I get it why you getting upset because it almost pissed me off. But you made a statement to say you're not making no changes for what reason? You made a statement about nothing. The Bengals are probably the most useless.
I'm glad you said we.
Yeah,
that's man of you,
bro. That has to be.
That's bigger than supporter. He ain't. Yeah, you a fan,
bro. That is the worst thing that you can do as a front office, to make a statement as if there were gonna be changes made or something drastic was happening. But are literally telling you're telling everybody that we're
organizations, bro.
Y'all organizations run great top to bottom.
I'll go ahead and I'll read.
Jerry just finally made the right decision.
Bro, they literally
no comparison.
They made a statement that said after back-to-back failed seasons,
it sound like he was about to leave.
We're doing nothing.
But in the midst of us talking about coaches and getting fired, Black Monday has came and went, and we definitely got to talk about these coaches that got fired.
Yeah,
and
jobs available.
So
with that being said, let's talk about the most recent one that happened: the Baltimore Ravens firing John Harbaugh.
I called it. But I'll be honest with you.
Do you think it's the right move?
I thought it was because it's time to move on I think it's time to move on. Like, that it hit its course, right?
Yeah.
But I will say this, and I thought about this earlier today. The one thing that I think was good about John that he did, for the most part, up until this past season, he protected the hell out of Lamar Jackson. When you talk about media, when you talk about the criticism, when you talk about style of play, he protected him thus far. So Lamar has to take another step, I think, of being the voice of the franchise, but it was definitely time. I think it was definitely time.
I was surprised to a certain extent just because of the legend of Harbaugh, in a way.
You don't.
No, I'm before you go into a tangent.
I ain't going on no tangent.
I agree. I'm not. Put it like this.
You can't be
surprised, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah. You can't.
You know what I'm
saying? At this
saying?
day and
Like,
age, you can't.
I didn't, because Harbaugh, man, he had too many mishaps in the season, bro.
Yep.
Like, he didn't look like
not just
he had the team.
Not just in the season. Like, we're talking about playoff after playoff after playoff after playoff, bro.
Facts. Facts. So
Like-
I fuck with Baltimore because they held him accountable. They said, "Look, bro, we gotta make a change."
And they only really, and it's the crazy part, they only really did it because he didn't want to fire Tom Monken. Well, that was part of it.
Yeah.
And rumors were that Todd and Lamar wasn't really talking. I thought it was odd that they did what they did to Derrick Henry, and then Todd comes out and says that Derrick Henry needs to play. Like it was just a little bit of weirdness, but
if you Lamar, what beef you got with Ty? You got two MVP. You got an MVP under Ty Monkey.
probably don't like what they
Fuck
doing.
about that.
And quiet as kept, they probably don't like their style of play because ultimately, like we've seen them, they the wide receiver fucking graveyard. Like dudes who could potentially still be serviceable go there and they're nowhere to be found.
No, facts.
But is that on?
That's all.
Is it all on Todd though?
I would say Ty to John.
Because I mean,
Let me ask you this real quick. I don't want to go too far with this.
yeah.
Do you think, like, even they got Dez Bryant at one point, Dez Bryant still could have been playing. He was good enough for them to utilize. They didn't even use him, right? We talk about this. They got your boy
DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins is still play better than some of the guys they running out there.
But
We're talking about one of the best.
he didn't do anything in Kansas City. So they couldn't if Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid can't utilize him, then what makes you think John Harbaugh can?
They fell in love with the gadgets that they got, bro. We both know that, right?
But
Can we be real about that?
A great receiver is still gonna make his name right in the print. He's still gonna make an impact, right? Okay. And I'm not saying that DeAndre Hopkins still can't play, and I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying that maybe DeAndre Hopkins lost a step. It's okay for us to admit that.
And that could be true. But there also could be a reason why are everybody saying you're the wide receiver graveyard? Like the only good wide receiver you've probably had in the last 10 years is who you have now.
Ooh, Zay Flowers?
Yes.
He's not a true number one.
And he's not even a true number one.
He a dog.
Yeah, but
He a dog, but
it's that the offense is that. I mean, it can
back
go,
to Todd. Back to him having beef with Todd. I want to go play with some good wide receivers. They don't even want to come here because we the fucking graveyard because of your ass.
I agree.
I don't know.
They've never had a number. Lamar's never had a number one.
Never, bro.
They could be way more dangerous if they was a threat.
Yeah. Now you got it. Now you can't. Now you.
So now
pick,
you
now you pick
gotta,
up.
Now you got to hold Lamar accountable.
Yes,
Now what?
but that's what I said. Now it's time. Not only did John shield him, now it's time to Lamar got to be held accountable more. That's a fact.
Because that tight end shit, that Mark Andrews project shit has been over with.
Well, they gave him an
He
extension.
He
So-
technically was the number one for Lamar's whole career.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with that being said, though, let's talk about it because we gonna continue to talk about this during this next segment. But the Falcons fire Raheem Morris.
Not surprised.
Yeah, I was on the fence about it.
I said it. I think I said this midway through the season. He just ain't.
He don't move the needle.
Nope. He ain't moving the needle,
Some
bro.
coaches are just coordinators, bro.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
This is second stint as a head coach, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he was who was he with before?
It was with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a wrap, bro.
I don't know.
I think he got a bad deal with the Tampa Bay one a little bit, but I ain't seen enough. I'm cool.
Yeah,
Go be a coordinator, bro.
I'm not.
Matter of fact,
I think the talent is in Atlanta too, which is crazy. It just didn't do enough to move the needle, and then he did.
6, 7.
You don't think they got the talent?
nah, they got it, bro. Enough. They got enough.
You like Drake London to be a playoff team,
Bro, they could have won. They got enough to win the division.
Yeah.
They got enough to win the division, bro, and they didn't do that.
You're right. Okay.
For 11 weeks I think it was like
let me fall back.
like 10 or 11 weeks in the season they had the best
Let me fall back on
secondary
ATL.
in the league.
Yeah, let me fall back on ATL.
But I don't know if I was necessarily surprised, but I mean, maybe he can go back to being the defensive coordinator for the Rams. Yeah. Maybe.
Hey,
But
Dallas is looking for somebody, my guy.
but also Pete Carroll let go by the LA Raiders or the Las Vegas
At
Raiders.
the beginning of the season, this shit was a catastrophe.
I wouldn't believe.
Old head shit.
I wouldn't believe it, man.
I wouldn't believe it.
I love Pete Carroll, man.
How many years Las Vegas been in? It's the second year, right? Or third year?
Yeah.
You go get 80-year-old fucking Pete Carroll.
I love Pete Carroll.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
And I'll be honest, though.
Like,
I'm
no
not
life into the organization at all.
I don't think nobody's surprised after the catastrophe that happened with
Changing
Chip Kelly too.
Yeah, changing offensive coordinator like mid-season, and
Then I start hearing, bro,
and you make a
like
crazy trade for Geno Smith at the beginning of the year.
I start hearing that the players start meeting with the players start meeting with each other outside of coaches.
Oh,
That's how bad it is in Vegas.
It was horrible. In my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Good. I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, but
Fuck them.
but other coaching vacancies that are notable right now, Jonathan Gannon was let go by the Arizona Cardinals.
Not surprised again.
Not either. Because he a defensive coach, right?
Yeah, he was with the Eagles.
Yeah.
Arizona ain't never been shit.
They have.
Yeah,
Let's not say that.
They have.
Not never.
Okay. Next.
And then we also rounding it out. We got the Giants who've already.
They let go of the ball earlier this year, and then the Titans let go of Brian Callahan earlier this year too. So those are all jobs that are available now.
Oh no!
Oh,
and the Browns.
and also the
and
Browns let go of Kevin Stefanski, which
we're not surprised.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. We talked about that like 4 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. But I think that was just him not wanting to be there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Shout out to Kevin Stefanski, man. That's my dog, and I like Kevin Stefanski. That's it. But let me ask you a question though. Well, I guess we'll talk about it here in the segment. In this segment, we're gonna call it GM for a day.
All right, let's
go.
So
we will all pick a name out of this hat.
Okay.
And you want to go first? All right, and you will get.
If I pick a certain team, can I pass it on to somebody else?
No, you gotta be the GM for that team, and you have to select the next head coach, and then name one thing that you're gonna do. So a position you'll upgrade at, a change you'll make, and it could be anything, just one thing. So.
Let me get the Ravens. Yeah, I got the Ravens. Damn, I got the Cardinals.
Got the Cardinals.
All right. I'm a little torn because I want to say they can be contenders with Jacoby, but ultimately they have to build for the future, and I don't think he's the guy for the future. He's just sustainable. So if we talking going, getting a quarterback, I guess I would say that.
Okay. Who was the head coach?
Let me get to my list. If I'm replacing a quarterback, your boy.
Who?
Mack.
What?
Michael Mack.
Mike McCarthy.
Okay.
I like that.
If that's what the makeover is,
mm-hmm.
and we going to try to get a quarterback, you get you a veteran coach, an offensive coach at that. So
I like that.
I go with McCarthy and the quarterback change.
I got the Ravens.
Thank you. I wanted to see what your take was going to be on that.
This one is kind of a little bit different, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, John's more of a special teams guy more than anything else.
He's a special teams coach. Yeah.
So it's a little bit different, but I'm going with Robert Saleh.
Oh.
And
Robert Saleh from the defensive coordinator.
The defensive coordinator from the San Francisco 49ers. I think after the job he's done with the San Francisco defense, and them retooling it, I think this is what they need to get to. They need to get back to playing Baltimore Ravens defense. That defense kind of has been not existing as much, and the offense has been carrying them. But defense wins championships. And one of the things that I got a couple quick things is his job should be to fix the defense, obviously, right? And I think they should hire Cliff Kingsbury as the OC.
Okay. All right, well, this is
I'm gonna let you live.
what?
Because Cliff Kingsbury was what? He got out of the
Washington Commanders.
he was the OC right
Yeah.
over there, right?
Yeah.
I think he won a head coaching job.
All right. Cleveland Browns.
Oh.
Yeah, come on down.
Oh, I had a good one for them too. Let's see if you pick him.
If I am the Cleveland Browns, what do I do? What if I told you the answer is right in the building? Jim Schwartz. Hey, answer right in the building.
Okay,
The players love him already.
that's a fact.
He got some, he's already got chemistry with the defense, so they don't have to upgrade there, worry about replacing, anybody there. Only thing you got to do, hire an offensive coordinator that's competent. That's where you go. You go hire an offensive coordinator that's competent, that can build with one of the quarterbacks that they currently have on the roster.
So Jim Schwartz and Joe Brady.
I don't know about Joe. But I don't know who the offensive coordinator is there that they go out and get. But I think that's the plan. That's what they should do. If I'm the GM for the Cleveland Browns, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
The Giants.
Oh, I got a good one for the Giants. I got a good
I
one
ain't
for
gonna
the
hold
Giants.
you, man.
I wish I would have had the Giants.
They the best team. I think they the best job available. And ultimately, I think both sides of the ball is kind of already set, in my personal opinion. And with the defense, and then the offense with Jackson Dart, we're gonna see what Cam and Malik Neighbors do. But you pretty much got everything in place. So why not go get that boy from Cleveland, man? Kevin Stefanski.
Oh,
Ooh, that was different from mine, but yeah, I
like
like
that.
that.
I
like that.
I like Stefanski.
I like
'Cause
Stefanski.
Stefanski. There you go.
Nah,
There you go.
he do got worries. New York media is a different beast.
It is, but he's been in a fire.
Yeah,
He got personnel with the Giants.
Hey, I'm not.
They the best built team to win now. My personal opinion. Out of all the
I agree.
vacancies.
I agree. Well, outside of Ravens, but I agree with you.
The Giants. I don't know about the Ravens. The Giants younger.
Yeah, younger.
Cam, Malik, Jackson. What's my boy from Penn State? The DN.
Oh, Abdul Carter,
Abdul Carter.
You got the other dude,
Brian Burns. They got some dogs.
Booms.
I honestly think,
Booms.
I know we ain't really doing it real quickly. I honestly think that is a great job for John Harbaugh, in my opinion.
That too.
I picked the Atlanta Falcons. And if I am the GM,
Let's see if we on the same page here. 'Cause I had a name for them.
the first person I call is Joe Brady.
Oh.
Joe Brady. I think it's time for Joe Brady. I think he'll be able to use I think he's one of the coaches out there that will utilize the running game the way it should be utilized. Considering how he's using James Cook. And if I'm Joe Brady, I go find a starting quarterback. Because in my opinion, they're only a starting quarterback away from being a team that should be competing for playoff contention.
So as a GM, you giving up on Penix?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck
You
yes.
don't give him one more year?
No.
All right. Respect it.
Oh, your turn.
All right. And well, if I'm the GM, I'm only gonna be here for 2 years. I got the Raiders.
I got somebody good.
No, I got somebody for them.
But if I am the GM for the Oakland Raiders, this is tough. But why not? Your brother coaches in the same division. Your mentor coaches in the same division. Bring me John Harbaugh.
Okay.
Bring me. It's a guy coming from a winning organization. He's got tenure in the league. He's gonna be playing or coaching in a place that's an attraction, so it won't be too hard to bring free agents there. Just gotta keep them out of trouble when they're there. But if I'm him, first thing I do is upgrade at quarterback because Geno Smith is not the answer long term, and you want to win now. So I think if I'm the Las Vegas Raiders, that's the move I'm making. I'm going to get John Harbaugh.
Is there a quarterback in this? Is there a quarterback in this draft that can be franchise changing for the Raiders?
Because they will have the number 1 pick. No,
Fernando?
but
So you think Fernando can
no,
change the whole?
no, I don't think it's a quarterback worth taking number 1 in this draft.
So that's why I say
I think they trade. If I'm them, I trade back, and I think really what they need to do is they need to get a number 1 wide receiver. They have Brock Bowers, but that's not enough.
no, for sure.
If they can get a guy, if they can trade back in this draft to about the 10th or through like 12th pick, they can probably get Carnell Tate.
I don't want to do this. Well, here's my perfect world. If I'm the GM, the first thing that I do is I trade Max Crosby. Because that allows you to get multiple picks for the draft to go rebuild that team. Because that team needs an overall rebuild. Nope, you don't.
All right, and
I'm going young though. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna go with my childhood running back buddy, Chris Schuler.
oh, hey, I ain't mad at that.
So you want to pick or?
Well, so this here,
I guess we can.
we all will have a say in who the coach will be, and then one change we'll make. So the Tennessee Titans is the last team, and I'll let you start, Kyle.
I'm a little torn because the defense kind of has regressed, in a way, from the Vrabel years. So I think you got to go get a coach, maybe defensively, but I would trump that and get an offensive coach. Just somebody Cam can trust that's gonna be there for a long time. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do 2 since I got offense and defense issues. Not necessarily offensive issues, but I'll take Cliff Kingsbury. Somebody Cam can trust, and then offensive side.
Defensive?
Yeah, defense. My bad. Defensive side. You already picked them, so I got a 1A and 1B. On the younger side, give me Robert Saleh defensively, and then on the older side, give me Lou and Arumo.
I think this one's the easy one for me, and I say give you Kevin Stefanski.
Okay.
And the main thing in this draft, in my opinion, is for one thing that they need to find draft for free agency is they need to find a top tier wide receiver.
But they missed. So do they keep going for it? Because the last person they tried to draft was that's why they traded Brown. They tried to go get your boy.
Yeah, but you have to
What's his name?
in order for the evolution of Cam
AJ Brown.
Ward,
No,
you have to go.
Oh, I forget his name.
I don't even think he's in the league no more. They cut him.
Burks.
Burks. Yeah.
I think they cut him.
Yeah, he
But
not
he
there.
was supposed to be him.
Yeah, but I'm saying in order for
No,
the
I
growth
agree-
of
I
Cam
agree with
Ward, you got to go find another
They
wide
got a couple,
receiver.
though.
I hate to say it, you gotta get an Ohio State wide
Do you think Cornell Tate changes the landscape?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's crazy how quote unquote number 2 receivers in Ohio State really be like they number ones.
No facts.
Like NFL caliber.
Facts. But the Titans got a couple though.
Who would you get? Who would you get?
Well, I'm surprised nobody said his name for any of the other coaching jobs, but Jesse Minter. If I'm looking realistically, I'm going for a guy like Jesse Minter. Like if you look at what he did with the Chargers defense this year, they didn't have the talent to match the stats they put up. Like, not saying it was all world defense, but he got a lot out of what they had. Made lemonade with half lemons.
No, for sure. I definitely think he's up. If not this year, he's definitely gonna be getting the job next year.
So, and the first thing I'm doing, like you said, I'm going to get a wide receiver because you got the quarterback. Now you got to get him somebody to throw to consistently. So, with that being said, let's talk about some award races.
Okay. Can I ask one quick question? I want to make this really, really quick.
Yeah.
Please don't draw this out at all. I saw something and I want to ask this question. And I want a comparison of two players. Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson?
All time?
In their prime.
You starting your franchise.
Starting my franchise?
Quarterback.
Who you taking? Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson?
You know the future. How they gonna come?
Yeah. You
Is Mike going to jail?
No. Just saying on field, in their prime, healthy, the whole nine. Who you taking?
Oh, I'm going Vic.
Cal?
Give me Vic.
You going Lamar? It's tough.
Give me, yeah. I will say, give me Michael Vick. It's tough, but I think Michael Vick is who I would go with.
Okay.
So it was just quick. I saw that and was like, that's a tough freaking
It
comparison.
is
when
tough.
you start to talk
That's
about
tough.
like,
Yeah.
who would you take? Like, because you think about Lamar as a thrower today, right? He's a great thrower today. And he's groomed to be like, but
So was he a better thrower than Michael Vick?
today,
No.
Michael Vick.
Debatable?
Left-handed assassin, my boy. I don't know.
but debatable, but
Yeah, he
but
used to
then
flick that wrist.
but the
Vick had
evolution
the best deep throw.
but the evolution of Michael Vick with Andy Reid is where I think he took to a whole nother level where Michael Vick was able to read it better. He was able to read defenses. He was able to. It was just so many things. That's why I would give Vick still.
I would rather build around Vick than Lamar.
Philly Michael Vick for sure.
I'm drafting Atlanta Michael Vick. He was
Atlanta.
different.
That might be the question.
He was different.
Fuck that. Give me Philly.
Hey, Jim Moore had that boy out there going crazy. I ain't even going.
I would
get
rather
it.
build around Mike than Lamar.
I get it. I get the allure of the
'Cause
Atlanta.
Mike, I
But
give Mike
I'm
this-
surprised you said that though.
give
I like
Mike
Lamar.
this
I love
over
Lamar. I
No.
love Lamar.
I'm surprised you said you'll take Atlanta Vick over Philly Vick.
Why? He was off the chain
was
in
raw.
Atlanta.
Philly Vick was off the chain.
He was nice, but when
He
was
made
in
y'all
Atlanta-
forget about Donovan McNabb quickly.
No, he did.
He ain't gonna say forget.
Yeah, he
'Cause he ain't do nothing.
yeah. He
It
tripped.
wasn't because of
It was
him though.
exciting.
Yeah, he tripped.
It wasn't because of
It was
him.
exciting.
Ain't nobody forget about
Man,
McNabb.
forget.
Yeah, he,
Because
I just got-
did Philly Vick make the playoffs?
Yeah, he did.
Alright.
And they didn't lose in the playoffs because of him either.
No, they didn't lose because of him, but ain't nobody forget about McNabb. He tripping.
That motherfucker was a dog, bro.
But let's talk about some dogs today though in this award race.
Go ahead.
Let's start off talking about offensive rookie of the year. Who y'all got?
Offensive rookie of the year?
That's T-Mac. I got T-Mac. Because I mean, it's for short. Tedero McMillan. I mean, because it was a bunch. It was a couple that, like Ibuka.
No. Yeah, just get I would take I'm taking Trey. Trey Henderson.
Oh, okay.
Take Trey Henderson.
Who?
Trey Henderson. Henderson.
Oh, Travion?
You
Trevion.
said Trey Hendrickson. I'm like,
Oh no, Henderson.
Okay,
Oh.
Trevion.
Trevion.
Okay.
Yeah, Trey.
I'm going with Tedero McMillan as well. The dude just he been balling all year consistently. Only thing that would hinder me from going with Henderson is the injuries. You know what I mean? But I think that's gonna be a close race. But what about defensive rookie of the year?
I'm gonna go with your boy with the Browns. I don't know. I guess the Browns got two of them. Your boy, the D tackle.
What Schwarber, or you going with Mason Graham?
That's what I'm saying, Mason Graham or the linebacker.
Schwarber.
I ain't really paid attention to the stats. I went off of FanDuel, and FanDuel had him favored by a lump sum.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, he probably
that's probably what it's gonna be.
He's probably definitely the consensus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with him as well.
Yeah, I mean, only other person I can see is his name James Pierce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from the Falcons. Like Schwarber been balling, man. So I'm going with him as well. What about defensive player of the year? I think this is a consensus.
Myles Garrett.
MGs.
Myles Garrett is. Yeah, is it a player that's even close?
No. Nope.
Yeah. All right. What about offensive player of the year? This is where things can get tricky. Yeah.
I think this one's fairly easy as well. Give me Christian McCaffrey.
How can you be disrespectful? Jax.
Cool.
JSN, baby.
Give me Christian McCaffrey.
I'm gonna go with the Russian leader in the NFL
And James
and
Cook.
go with James Cook.
Damn, over JSN.
And I mean, everybody said that James Cook could not match the season that he had last year. He literally came back
did.
and had a better season.
Yeah. No, that's a fact.
JSN for the win.
But I'm not mad at either.
Either
Yeah,
pick
I
ain't bad.
Yeah.
I think Christian McCaffrey lead the league in yards from scrimmage.
Yeah,
So-
he was I think they said he was like another 60 or 70 yards away from 1,000.
Yeah, bro, that's insane.
Yeah. But all right, who y'all got for y'all MVP?
Should have worn my jersey.
Drake.
I think it's a consistent favorite that Drake May is the.
It's either Drake or Matt.
Yeah,
They'll probably give it to Matt though. Just for
Matthew Stafford is gonna be the MVP this year.
I think the loss in week 17 might have took him out of contention for what?
do they factor in playoffs a
No,
little bit?
no.
I think they do, bro. They did last year. Had to. There's no way Josh Allen should have won it over Lamar.
But no, he shouldn't have. No.
So they gotta factor in playoffs. Cause then Josh Allen he made it to what?
The AFC Championship
Yeah,
game.
that's what I'm saying, bro. They factor that shit in.
But I just think Matt Stafford since week 1 has been the best quarterback in the
If they
NFL.
lose to Carolina, yeah, he's done. Roof Chris style.
But what if he go out here and throw 5 touchdowns against Carolina?
He's gonna win.
Okay.
Who we got for comeback?
Facts.
All right. Who y'all got for comeback player of the year?
Easy work. You just said it already. Well, you ain't really said it, but that was your offensive player of the year. Give me Christian. To go down with injury last year and to come back and just be phenomenal and be the workhorse, gotta give it to him, bro.
Yeah.
C-Mac all day.
Because I picked Christian McCaffrey to already win, I'm going with Trevor Lawrence as my comeback player of the year.
I'm going with Christian McCaffrey. I mean, nobody.
Trevor's a good one though.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean, honestly, you can go with either one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Trevor Lawrence, they had 13 wins this year?
Mhm.
Crazy. I think they won 4 games last year, or 3. But, they won 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, who y'all got for coach of the year?
I got 2. I gotta give you some respect, man. But I'm gonna stick with my Buckeye boy. I'm gonna go with Lincoln. Shouts out to him.
Yeah.
But Mike Vrabel, he gonna bring it home.
Yeah, I got Rabel.
I'm going with Sean Payton. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with Sean Payton. I mean, the Denver Broncos.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
They number 1 seed in the AFC. You doing it? I don't think anybody talks about. He's doing this shit with Bo Nix.
You're not giving Bo Nix a lot.
It's not that I'm not giving Bo Nix credit, but Bo Nix is Bo Nix. Yeah, y'all go.
Luckily, we two.
Y'all treat me like he Drew Brees or Tom Brady. It's Bo Nix.
So if he win a Super Bowl, then what?
Then he
Is
won.
he still Bo Nix?
Yes, he's still Bo Nix.
He cock like that.
Yes, Trent Dilfer won this, bro.
So if Bo Nix wins the Super Bowl,
Bo Nix is not like that.
He ain't in the same boat as Jalen Hurts. Talk to me.
Nah, he ain't as good as Jalen.
Wow.
He's not as good as Jalen.
Okay, that's a subject for another day.
Like if I put Bo Nix on the Cardinals right now, I don't think he moves the needle. Like
Neither does Jalen.
You give him that coaching staff. Jalen gonna.
I ain't gonna get you.
Jalen gonna move.
I'm gonna let you live, bro.
Jalen gonna move.
Good
the
thing
needle.
I was in my phone and I
I'ma let
wasn't
you
really
live,
paying
bro.
attention. What did he just say?
He
He
said-
basically said Jalen is a game changer. So if he go to Arizona,
I'm not saying
he gonna move the needle.
I'm saying he's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback than Bo Nix.
Close this out.
He is. He's a better quarterback. But
Mario.
before we get out of here, hold on.
Close this out,
My boy got his young
They
boys
might
in
be
here.
worse.
Yeah, hold on. He got his young boys in
Got
here,
the
man.
youngest in here, man.
I want them to introduce themselves. You know what I mean?
Put the mic, get up
and
to-
You gotta come over here.
Yeah, introduce yourselves, man, and tell the world who y'all favorite players are. Y'all favorite athletes.
What's your
What's
name?
your name?
Bryson.
Hold on, Bryson. Come here. Come get in here, man. Sit in the driver's seat.
Come
man.
on.
Go in there, man. Go
That's
sit,
good.
sit in the driver's seat, man. Go ahead, man.
I'm about to yeah.
Talk to him, man. What's your name?
Bryson.
AKA what?
Bully.
Who your favorite player?
Justin Jefferson.
And why you like
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson? He a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Best receiver in the league.
that's receiver.
Who's your favorite football NFL team?
The Vikings and the Texans.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
talk to him, Guru. What's your name?
My name is Kingston, aka the Guru,
Yeah.
and my favorite NFL player is Puka Nakua.
Okay.
Yeah, Fuka.
And my favorite NFL team is the Bills.
Okay.
Okay. All right. My boys. Yeah. shout-
Let me ask you a question. Who the greatest NBA player of all time?
Talk to him.
Kobe.
Yeah!
What?
The bean, baby!
Who you got?
MJ.
Yeah! Yeah!
Sounds like we got to get back in the lab.
They said it first.
All right.
Bean, Kobe Bean, and MJ.
Okay. Give me some.
They ain't with him in that.
Nah,
Ron,
we still putting the king up, man. But shouts out to the young gunners, man.
Yeah,
They're the
shouts
next
out to
up,
y'all,
man,
man.
for sure. So, you know what I mean? Sticking with us for this.
Make sure, work on y'all left hand.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, shouts out to they basketball team, too, Fairfield Warriors. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing big things. They got a game this weekend, so, you know, shouts out to the Fairfield
gonna win?
Warriors. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they've been doing their thing.
All right,
Yep.
then.
Trying to pull up on y'all.
Nah, facts.
Y'all can close this out.
Yeah,
Go
close
ahead.
this. Yeah. What you got to say?
Say thanks for listening to Tunnel Vision Podcast.
Go ahead.
Thanks for listening to Tunnel Vision Podcast.
Yeah.
We out.
Yeah, baby.
Go Bucks.
Buck.